Wait, what?
I was like, just hurry up.
Oh no! I was looking at my phone.
Oh, they're right. They're absolutely right.
I might be a little distracted because it's a free agency in NBA, and my team just got it's NBA free agency, and my team just made it through, so I'm a little distracted.
You know what? That's gonna happen, but it's an end of an era. The Arrowverse finally ended like about a month and a half ago, maybe like a month ago. Although we still have Superman and Lois, but apparently that takes place on another.
Yes, they seem to have fully exited the Arrowverse.
But even though the Arrowverse confirmed that everything that comes out that Warner Brothers produces is canon.
DC has no idea what they're doing.
They don't know. The Arrowverse is over.
Including Grant Morrison. Grant Morrison is part of the DCEU, as we found out on Titans.
Well, he was in that episode with Beast Boy, where Beast Boy has he has access to the multiverse and shit. Dude, through the Red. Yeah,
which is so interesting because the Red, especially in the comic book, seemed like such a parallel to the Green. Although I don't know if they ever specifically said that.
I don't know if they did.
Yeah, and that's something that Poison Ivy's been dealing with in the most recent season of
She has
Harley.
access to the Green?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Hell yeah.
And actually, the person that helped her, Swamp Thing helped her access the Green. And of course, the person who helped her access Swamp Thing is...
I don't fucking know.
Come on now, who's a human liaison to Swamp Thing?
Constantine?
Yep.
Okay.
Played by Maddie Ryan. So Maddie Ryan, really more so than the Flash. Maddie Ryan is connecting all these universes together because he's connected the Arrowverse to the NBC DC universe,
the animated universe.
To the extended animated universe, and now to the Harleyverse.
He's on the Harley Quinn cartoon.
Yes.
Okay. I haven't seen any of that show.
Dude, it is great. It is. It's one of the best things that DC has done.
So Marcos and I both finished the Flash show. How far did you guys get into?
I have maybe 5 or 6 episodes in season 8. Last thing I remember was Bart and Nora.
Dude, all you have to do is just watch the last 4 episodes of The Flash.
Now I'm going to watch both seasons. I'm going to finish both seasons.
Because the whole Red Death arc is what the fuck am I watching?
That was awesome. I love the fact that they took that out of the whole heavy metal crossover.
I kept seeing clips of that, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
But it also... The last season was not the worst season of The Flash, dude. Somewhere probably season 5 or whatever, not even Savitar, because they even readapted Savitar in the new fucking Flash movie.
Yep.
It's
based on the TV Savitar. It's based on Grant Gustin's Savitar.
It's technically not Savitar. It's Evil Flash or Dark Flash, but it's fucking Savitar. It looks just like Savitar.
It is, yeah. And it's a Grant Gustin Savitar at that.
What? They did all that shit to get Grant up there?
What?
They did all that shit to get Grant up there?
Yeah. They don't bring Grant into the fucking show at all, but they fucking reuse a plot. So, you know how in the movie there's young Barry, because he travels back in time and interacts with his younger self.
Yeah.
This younger self gets so obsessed with trying to save Bruce Wayne and Supergirl from dying that he keeps on trying to fucking run back in time over and over and over again, and he keeps on getting impaled with Kryptonian shrapnel to so much to where he looks like he's fucking Savitar, but now he's like an old man, and he's all like, I only need one more attempt left to fucking do it, and then Barry's all like, no, dude, you're done. He gives him the talk no jutsu.
Doesn't he have the same scar that Grant Gustin had?
Yeah, but Grant Gustin's was a time remnant. It wasn't even a real Barry. It was a time remnant of Barry that
it was a stupid fucking plot.
But
it was the stupidest fucking plot in the world. The one thing
I think I only watched like one season after Saboteur, and that's it.
Dude, season 4 was wasn't season 4 with Draco Malfoy and shit, or is that season 3?
That was season 3. Season 4.
That was the season before.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Season 4 is Devoe.
I still lost track of what happened in what season.
Yeah, season 4 is Devoe.
It was Devoe, yeah, okay.
Elongated Man. That's when he started.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we don't talk about him anymore.
Yeah.
Season 5 was
Dude, that was so crazy because Ezra Miller did way worse shit than
I know!
fucking Elongated Man. Ezra Miller did way worse shit. And then, like, he gets to keep his job. Elongated Man, you know, like...
It was reactionary because it was 2020, the George Floyd stuff. It was pretty reactionary.
Man, it was beyond reactionary. I mean, it's just...
Like, they were trying to just tighten everything up. Like, alright. Like, thanks.
But I can't hear the other gentleman too well. Is it possible to turn up the speakers or something, or will it?
Yeah, I can... I don't want to echo too much on their end because we don't have headphones, and so it's gonna blow through my...
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, see, like season 5, I like season 5 because I like the dynamic with his daughter, Dora. I like that whole setup. After that, got kind of like, I don't know. Season 6 is okay, but after that, season 7 is like COVID tea. So hella disappointing and weird. Like how
like everyone had to keep their distance. Like they were trying to hide.
There was like 2 people in the room at the same time.
They were trying to hide Kristen or Caitlin Snow's pregnancy.
They did that a couple times.
Danielle Baker.
They did that in season 6, I think. She was pregnant. I remember. They kept filming looking like chest up, where she had on really big clothes, was standing behind something, she had a blanket on in her house.
Yeah,
that one was the funniest one.
I didn't even realize she was pregnant, so I guess it worked.
Yeah, she was pregnant like twice last year.
So, what's even funnier now is like her character in the last season.
Yeah.
Is, so like Killer Frost dies or whatever, and so what's her face? Her boyfriend Chillblaine.
The lamest
fucking veneers.
That is the lamest character ever made.
Him and Caitlin develop a machine to try to bring her back, and it ends up fucking also killing Caitlin, and then like, but also like combining her and Killer Frost together into an amnesiac, who also is like the savior of the universe.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know it. She doesn't know she has powers. Like she does, but she doesn't know how to use them. She has no idea who everyone is. She doesn't know who she is.
I hate when they do stuff like that. You know, when they have the same actor playing different.
They give
characters.
her a blue streak in her hair, so you know she's a different person. Like,
honestly, the one that I think that it worked with, even though it was Wells. I mean, it was like silly and annoying at first. I think Wells was a very annoying character at first. But then with him coming back as like a new character, like a new variation on himself every season, it got kind of funny. It's like, okay, it's just like they overdid it so much. And
I loved it from the beginning, and then they stopped doing it, and I was like, what? I got mad. I think that's probably when Tony stopped watching. They stopped bringing in the new Wells.
But that's the only one with whom it worked. You know, like I know they did the same thing with Maddie Ryan, and they killed off Constantine and then brought him. I forgot what was the name of the character as whom they brought him back.
Constantine?
Like, are you talking about like in
Legends of Tomorrow?
Oh, it was still Matt Ryan.
Yeah, but they brought him back as a different character.
Oh fuck! What was his name? With the glasses, and he was like, Jake, what was his name?
On what?
Legends of Tomorrow, when they brought Matt Ryan back, but he wasn't Constantine.
Damn, what was his name? It was like Gwen or Gwendolyn or something. There you go.
Yeah, like that. I just felt that was unnecessary.
Well, DC pulled Constantine. They're like, you can't, and they didn't want to. They want to just fire Matt. Came up with something.
Yeah. Well, they shouldn't have killed Constantine.
Yeah.
They didn't. He just walked off. He's like, I belong. But I'm on my own. I gotta do this shit on my own. And he just left.
But like, weren't they still like kicking it at his house?
Yes.
Were they?
I think so. I think that was still the set because they didn't have the ship anymore. They were kicking it at his house.
Yeah.
Gwen Davies. That's his name.
Gwen what?
Gwen Davies.
Gwen Davis.
That sounds about right.
He's like a scientist, something like that.
Yeah.
And he was trying to build a time travel machine.
Yeah, he was trying to help build the
save
time
his boyfriend.
Don't lick me.
This shit all started from the shit that what Smallville tried to be. Like, cause Smallville tried bringing in the Justice League with like Cyborg.
Yeah.
And like the worst looking Cyborg ever. I think
I don't remember what he looked like anymore.
he was just like basically just wearing like a silver fucking tank top. I actually prefer
Doom Patrol.
Cyborg over over Zack Snyder.
Yeah,
Cyborg
Ray Fisher
for
Cyborg.
sure. Yeah.
I love Ray Fisher as an actor, and especially with all.
I love him. I like his portrayal, but like how he looks.
I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the other actor's name from Doom Patrol.
I don't know his name,
but he nailed it.
He does a great job, especially in this last episode of that one episode of Titans.
Yeah.
When Beast Boy goes back to they're all trapped in that universe, and like the mirrorverse, or like whatever, I forgot what universe they were trapped in. But I never knew he hated Beast Boy that much. I don't know why he hated Beast Boy that much. Like, but like it was, I don't know, it was fun. It was
interesting. It was in the comic book. There was always this weird little where there was this awkwardness between them at first, and then they became best friends. They basically became brothers after a few years, and I think it was something like, I think that Beast Boy kind of resented him for reminding him of Robot Man or something like that. Hello.
Yeah, Robot Man wasn't in it, was he? Or what? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was the main character. Brendan Fraser. Yeah.
Shout out to fucking Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
For being just probably one of the greatest people of all time.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite highlights of not only just the Flash but the Arrowverse?
Let's see.
This is the end of an era now, man.
It is, yeah. It's weird how many things ended at once. You had like basically the Arrowverse ending, Wu-Tang, the DCEU ended. There was something else that ended.
That Wu-Tang American saga was pretty good.
Yes, yeah. It was nice, and to me, it felt like watching an Arrowverse show or a Marvel show.
We will get on Marvel if we have time. We will get on Marvel because Marvel's doing weird things.
I'm pretty behind on Marvel right now. I don't know.
Secret Invasion's been pretty cool so far.
I haven't watched anything yet because
I still need to watch it.
What'd you say, Jake?
I've been enjoying Secret Invasion.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it.
I know people are kind of burnt out on Marvel. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't get people who say they're burnt out on Marvel, and I'm not. I'm more of a DC guy. But no one's forcing anyone to watch Marvel.
That's what I'm saying, right?
You can watch as much or as little as you want.
Y'all spend all this time complaining and venting on Twitter about it. It's like anybody forcing you to watch this shit.
I love your Sandman joke. I don't want to butcher it, but about like I know you guys are getting tired of woke Marvel.
Oh yeah, we get tired of woke Marvel. You know, there's always Sandman. Oh my god, there are like so many people like the joke just went over their head and they got all offended and stuff, and it's like
I had to like break it down to some people.
I know.
It's not like it's a joke. It's the show's about being asleep and dreaming.
And it just goes to show how people are just in a hurry to get offended without even knowing why they're offended. It's just they see a few buzzwords, they're like, ah,
Yeah.
I'll never forget the time. You heard about that Bayonetta drama?
The what?
The Bayonetta drama, the voice actress, the original voice actress.
I think I know.
It was like almost a year ago. She was saying like she was underpaid, or I guess she got a new voice actress, and she's upset she didn't get paid what she thought she deserved.
Right.
Wait,
She went
It was the main voice actress for Bayonetta. It's a video game.
oh, okay.
and she went to the like the head of the game developers. I guess he offered her a little bit more, or whatever. But she was saying like asking fans to boycott the game, to be fired or something like that. Said this is a $450 million franchise for Bayonetta. $450 million franchise for Bayonetta. And she was saying they can't. They only wanted to pay me like $10,000. She was upset about that. And the devs came forward on Twitter and like basically ended all of that. They're like, no. She was actually offered like a 10% more than what the normal pay rate is or whatever. They even said their $450 million estimate was absurd. And it was just, it was wild. But the funny part about that, somebody immediately, like, people who immediately did what she said. She told them to boycott the game and give her money, or if you bought it already, refund it and then give it money to a charity. Some people actually did that right away. And then when the news came out that this shit was bullshit, they were like, "Oh, well, I'm never gonna feel bad about giving money to charity." Like, no, you just a fucking idiot.
You know, I don't doubt that there may be something where she might have not been getting paid what she was worth. She might, but
I mean, that's the problem in itself.
But it sounds like she overplayed her hand.
She way overplayed it, and then that's gonna make it harder for people to try to get actual raises now. Because it's like you want to try to bullshit your way into this, and then it's like you fucked it up for everybody. So she wasn't.
I mean,
she wasn't wrong.
Most people don't know about it.
Yeah.
Two, people have short memories. I mean, there's people who do terrible things, and without fucking it up for themselves. So, I mean, she might have fucked it up for herself. I don't think she would have fucked it up for anyone else.
Hopefully, because I mean, she's way overplayed it. She had a point, but it's like, why are you lying?
Yeah, that's the worst thing you can do. When you've got a good point, and you've got people sympathizing with you, take it. Just take that. You know, there's no need to stretch the truth. And really, in all fairness, I mean, I haven't followed this case out. This is the first that I'm hearing of it. But I just hear of like so many other similar situations.
What fucked up was there the same $450 million franchise? And somebody calculated it because it like wasn't making sense. So he found this site that she allegedly used. And he added up all the numbers, and he said you literally multiply it by 60, and you get $450 million. And I guess that's exactly what she did.
Oh damn!
Like you just, I just wasn't smart, lady.
I get that. You know, I want $450 million too.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And
she was saying the game was a $450 million franchise.
I mean, that was absurd. The dead.
Yeah, it's that. So she took the 450 million, divided that by 60, thinking that's
No, she added a bunch of sales numbers, and then like multiplied by 6. Some shit.
Oh.
Yeah, just like stupid fuck.
I don't know how any of those work. Like, I would love to be a voice actor. That's my 100% dream job. Is to be a voice actor for like anything.
Just don't be like Arrowverse. Kept shooting Seinfeld and bricking every single time.
Every other word was cutting out there.
I just don't be like dude from Spider-Verse who kept shooting a shot.
Yeah.
Just don't be like that guy.
Which one, Shameik Moore?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he kept on shooting a shot at Haley Steinfeld, like, on, like, live interviews and shit, dude. Like,
I know I've heard the name Haley Steinfeld, and I can't think of who she is.
She's the voice actress for Spider-Gwen Stacy in the movie.
And she also plays Kate Bishop.
She plays Kate Bishop in Hawkeye and...
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And he kept shooting a shot, and she just was not having it. He was like, nah.
In, like, multiple interviews. I think you posted a clip of that shit in one of our group chats, actually.
Yeah,
I gotta see that now. I mean, here's what I don't get is, like, I mean, I don't get celebrities who go after these other celebrities who are fairly average looking for celebrities.
No,
I mean, it's one thing if they fall in love with each other or whatever, but when she's obviously not even interested in him, it's like, dude, it's like, you can probably go to a comic book convention and find women, you know, twice as hot.
Yeah, but he didn't interact with any of those women, dude. He spent like a whole fucking like 6 months, you know, like interacting with this gal, dude.
So that was like 6 months to realize that she wasn't into him.
He thought like he felt like they had a connection, whatever. You know, they're going on press tours and shit, dude. And he's not like,
dude.
Or maybe that just might be part of what they're doing at the press tours. Like he's like fucking like he's shooting his shot. She's not like no, or whatever. So then. We see that in the movie.
Yep, so it builds up that tension.
Because they also had that in the movie where she's all like, every fucking universe, I fall in love with a Spider-Man. And he's all like, well, maybe, you know, like...
I haven't watched it yet.
Well, he like slides his hand towards her or whatever. She's all like...
You hear Dr. Umar Johnson got triggered by that?
I did not.
He did. That shit was funny as fuck. Like, Rick, you'll sit your hotep ass down.
I thought it was hilarious when you got triggered by the Little Mermaid being too diverse.
What?
Yeah, because my response to that was instead of being worried about that imaginary school of fish, he should worry about his own imaginary school that people have been donating all kinds of money to help build.
I sent the video in the chat. I don't know if you're going to pull it up real quick.
I think it was just for the press.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Because, like, in every video where he shot, where he kept shooting a shot, he said the exact same thing.
Yeah, dude.
Each time. Exactly the same way. And probably she got tired. She probably gave that reaction at that interview because she's already heard that exact same line multiple times already.
There's still hope.
Alright, I'll be pulling it
for the Haley Steinfeld.
In a second.
Listen to people.
I know. It's
pull it up, James.
It's being funky. Alright, there we go.
Oh wait, no, pull it up, Jamie.
Miles flirting with Gwen when I'm looking at
Hold on.
You're such a boomer.
It's easier to be Miles flirting with Gwen when I'm looking at Haley.
When you're looking at her, right.
I'm very happy to work with Haley.
Yeah. I gotta do this. I gotta make a movie.
I'm gonna watch Paper Moon, just so I...
So you know?
Just so I can, like, be closer to Haley. It's easier looking at Haley being Miles trying to get to Gwen. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't read too much into that. Yeah, I wouldn't read too much into that. I mean, it was cute.
Especially since like a lot of like the roles that Haley Steinfeld gets, it's like they have her make faces, so she's like good at making faces.
He's been petitioning to be the live action Miles.
He's too fucking old.
He's too old at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
He doesn't. Shamik Moore doesn't look like how he looked like back in like the movie Dope.
Right.
Because that's like about the last time in a film where he looked young enough.
Spider Chef.
I feel like relative.
What?
I probably want to play Miles.
If they make him like Miles, probably gonna be like an older version of Miles that came back in time.
Miles in fucking the 2099 verse, fucking like.
No, it's like you could play like maybe like a 25-year-old Miles, but not a fucking teenage Miles.
Yeah, you can't have Miles older than fucking Tom. Like
Exactly.
Yeah, Tom was like. So.
Like Tom is like whatever, like 26 or whatever, but he still looks like he's a young ass kid.
Yeah. But right now he's playing like what, like an 18, 19-year-old for the next film.
Yeah, he's in. He just got his GED. He's going into college. Like I think going into community college. Yeah.
He's like 19, 20 years old, probably at that point. He looks that young. I mean, but it's not that hard to look that young when you don't have eyebrows.
Good point.
So what? Going back to Arrowverse, what are some of your highlights on the Arrowverse?
First season Felicity.
First season Felicity.
Actually, season 7 Felicity wasn't bad. Because like
season 1 to season 3 Felicity.
Her and Laurel had developed a friendship, and it was like much more interesting than her and Olive being married.
Yeah.
Like I actually like their dynamic. I look forward to their fucking scenes.
I really did just enjoy the introduction of Ray Palmer in general.
Yeah.
I always love how, by like season 5, 6 was like a bigger team. Like they were busting the area. Wild Dog would shoot like 3 bullets and disappear off to the side of the screen. Then you go into after the fight.
Like, what was Wild Dog shooting? Was he shooting regular like
bullets? He was shooting real fucking bullets.
Yeah.
Do with that?
Arrow said that like we don't kill, but fucking Wild Dog killed like at least 40 fucking people.
So did Diggle though. Diggle shoots real bullets.
Yeah.
Alex shoot real bullets with Supergirl.
No,
she was shooting like. She was shooting like these, like those stunner fucking bullets.
Before she got that alien gun. She was real bullets,
no, they don't kill people. They just hit them in a vital point that just puts them to sleep.
There you go.
Bullshit.
Oh no, that guy's just faint like Pokemon.
I mean, I don't care if they're killing persons, but it's just.
It's just funny.
The way like Wild Dog and Diggle are shooting, like I mean Diggle, I'll give it like he's like actually like trained, he's military trained, he know like Wild Dog though like. Come on. That boy's from the streets. Yeah. He shoots to kill.
Oh my gosh, my favorite thing is how Mr. Terrific would have an afro in civilian mode.
Yeah.
Whenever he's got an emergency pops up, he cornrowed his hair.
Yeah, he can do that real quick.
You know how long it takes to cornrow your hair? I mean, yeah.
He think
I like to think that he created nanotech that could braid his hair right away.
There you go.
Remember that time so he cured Felicity's like paralysis, and then she took his invention, tried to market it as a thing, and get rich off of it, and they never said it.
The T-spheres. The T-spheres didn't have like little.
No, he put that chip in Felicity's back that cured her paralysis. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she tried to pass it off on her rich for it, and they was just that.
You know, that's just what we do.
It's white America.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, that's what we do. Like we just
Black
take
man.
your inventions.
Black man.
I love to me the whole Crisis on Earth X. I think Crisis on Earth X
Was that the Nazi Earth?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I would say after Black Panther, that is my favorite live action comic book adaptation.
You think Black Panther was a super sick comic book adaptation?
That was the best.
You think it was the best?
The best.
The
Yes.
best?
The
no
best.
way.
Okay, what would you say was the best then?
The best
Catman.
live action comic book adaptation. Oh man.
Catwoman with that basketball team.
What?
Catwoman with that basketball team.
Catwoman with the basketball team?
Yeah,
No,
you
no.
was talking about Halle Berry, Catwoman. Shut the fuck up.
When her Benjamin Bratt were playing basketball with those kids. It was like a weirdly sexual thing in front of all these kids.
Oh, I remember that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. She dunks on him and then lands on his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw that movie, but I know exactly. I just saw a clip of that exact scene like yesterday. Like oh my!
It was like
You saw
Instagram
that
or something,
clip
right?
recently at the gym.
I
or
watched
something?
it too. It was like Instagram or somewhere. I watched it.
It might have been like some, but yeah. I don't know. It's not Black Panther, bro, but it's something. Because like I enjoy. I'm not saying Black Panther is a bad movie at all. Like I'm not saying it but like the best comic book adaptation live action.
I mean, as far as saying it was true to the book, while at the same time giving you a somewhat new story that felt relatable.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Because I remember that motherfucker, he just popped up in the middle of like an Avengers book, didn't he? Like Avengers like number like 56 or whatever, and he just fucking just came in by beating the shit out of him.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, yeah, Fantastic Four number 12. That's what it is. Like,
I mean, Infinity War wasn't like his motivation was different, but
no, dude, Infinity War as a comic book adaptation. No, dude, like Infinity War is completely different, dude. They didn't fight on Battle World, like, and they didn't like, and there was all sorts of shit, dude. Like the Beyonder wasn't there. I know he's more of a Secret Wars thing, but I'm pretty sure the Beyonder was there.
Battle World was no Secret Wars.
I think Infinity War is hard to compare to the others.
Battle World was Secret Wars. Wasn't Infinity War.
But I think they still fought. They didn't fight on Earth.
I know they fought
somewhere else.
What was that? That wasn't Titan, was it? I think it was Titan.
The thing is, Infinity War depended on the previous movies in order to be great. Like Black Panther stands on its own.
Yeah. Like I'm like even though I hate like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, dude, Spider-Man 2 I think is an amazing comic book adaptation.
I love movies.
I think Sam Raimi did a
Spider-Man
did
2.
a really good job
Spider-Man
with
2 is one of the greatest fucking Spider-Man movies of all time. You know I hate fucking Tobey Maguire.
I love Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, but I still wouldn't say it didn't resonate with me the way Black Panther did.
I feel you. I know, and I know you love the shit out of Black Panther too.
Yeah.
Like he's one. Like,
I mean, I've got him right here on my forearm.
He's one of your favorite fucking characters of all time.
Yes. Definitely my favorite Marvel character.
How'd you feel about the Black Lightning show?
Oh, I love it, dude. That was, I gotta say, like probably third favorite adaptation is probably Probably Black Lightning. I don't know. I was trying to do like a list one time of like one of my favorites. I mean, Black Lightning. I'll say this without a doubt, Tobias Whale, greatest live action villain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was rumored to get Tombstone. That El Merchant.
What's that?
He was rumored to be playing Tombstone
That's
in
sick.
an El Merchant movie. I think casted.
Damn.
Which movies?
He was gonna play Tombstone in a what movie?
El Muerto? I mean that wrestler with the mask.
Oh, and Muerto? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, the one with Bad Bunny, right?
Yeah, he dropped out. He canceled it. He
Dang.
the he's supposed to what is it, Tobias Rail? He's supposed to play.
Yeah, Crondon?
Yeah.
Crondon or Crondon? I think it's Crondon, right?
Crondon.
Yeah,
Crondon.
Crondon. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, good rapper too. But man, I really wish, you know what, I wish that for that, I think that he would have done a great job on Superman and Lois, and instead of, what's his name, Mannheim?
I think Mannheim still did a great
He
job,
did.
but
He
like
did.
he didn't have that terrifying fucking fact, dude. That Tobias Whale, dude, would make you like. If like you had a private meeting with Tobias Whale, dude, you're gonna shit your pants.
Oh, absolutely.
He ripped Hank to his spine out.
I guess I was gonna say, I think Mannheim had to
did.
be kind of a sympathetic character.
In front of
the end.
everybody in the church.
You're just fucking spine out. That's just insane.
Yes.
How do you survive that? I can't remember. Like, how did he even win after that?
They put a metallic spine in his system and made him a superhuman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck do you survive that? All right. You're right.
Yeah, they just gave him a new spine.
Painkiller was dope though.
They used that to like brainwash him and shit too.
Yeah.
Like,
I love it when they. Oh, wait, you said you already talked about when he ripped it out at the church, right?
Yeah.
Well, man, that line, that is the Arrowverse highlight right there. When he rips out this, exactly what he said. You know, I told you I'd have your back, brother.
oh my god, dude.
Yeah, and I still didn't see that coming. I thought he was just gonna punch his back and paralyze.
Yeah, like paralyze him or something. Yeah, dude.
But to
Like,
rip the motherfucker out.
That right there, that is.
especially on like the CW, dude. You're not expecting like crazy Black Lightning, dude. That was a good. I like Black Lightning more than I like Luke Cage, and I liked both of those shows a lot, and they were right out at the same time.
I feel like with Black Lightning is like visually. I remember when I saw the commercials and everything, it looked awful. It's like, why are you guys gonna take this great character and ruin him with these awful, costumes and visuals and all? But I think that they almost had to do that. I think they had to make it over the top cartoony to kind of soften the blow of the messages. That was like sad. It dealt with some real issues. In fact, he was electrocuting cops.
He was doing that, but then you also have like Tobias Whale, his first introduction, dude. He like shoots someone with a harpoon, just chilling in his office. I'm like, what the?
What was the episode where they had to break out of those people from what's his name? What's the black name? He was like Wayne Brady. Remember he's a villain.
That was man.
Wayne
Brady stole the show that season.
But
That didn't make any sense.
They had to break
Wayne
all
Brady
the
stole the show.
Such a good job playing a villain. It was weird.
It was weird. It's like, why was it Wayne Brady? But it's like
He nailed it though.
He did.
Yeah.
It's
You know,
just
that
weird
season-
coming from Wayne Brady.
That season required so much suspension of disbelief, but it was so much fun. That season was just pure fun.
Speaking of pure fun, full highlight reel. Legends tomorrow.
Let's go.
Legends was the best.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like it was just the best. I let go of my Supergirl bias. It's like, nah, Legends is better.
Alright, I think I'm gonna let my dog out. Maybe. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll take your spot.
Bebo was the best thing that ever happened to the
I don't
Legends.
think they realized what Bebo was gonna do for them.
I know. They literally made sold entire Bebo everything for a good.
Oh yeah.
For a good 2 years, everything was Bebo at Hot Topic.
They had no idea that Bebo was gonna take off like that. I don't know why it did though.
I think Bebo should have been bigger. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm surprised it didn't become a mascot for the Arrowverse.
Yeah. Literally.
They kind of did.
Yeah.
They mentioned him on other shows.
Yeah, but you didn't. I mean, but you really didn't see. They didn't quite make fetch happen as far as for the general public. Yeah. And they should have, because that was just such a Bebo.
I know the Christ of Infinite Earths. They got attacked with that giant Bebo.
Yeah.
Dick was like, I remember let my child watch this show again.
Yeah.
So they knew about Bebo, I guess, but they didn't make a big deal out of it.
People were shooting fireworks, so he got scared.
Yeah, but I would have loved to have seen that become become a cultural phenomenon. Look, Bebo should have been Baby Yoda.
Yeah, he should have been.
Absolutely.
I think it was just
Oh, dude, you know what? Then we gotta talk about the Christmas special. Remember the Bebo Christmas special?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was great.
I feel like Bebo was exactly their turning point because it felt like the show was about to get canceled, and they were like, you know what? Let's just fuck around and do some wacky shit for the last episode of the season.
Because I was like, that's just wacky and wacky. Yeah. And it's like, yes, we do. We got 8 fucking seasons.
Yeah.
The fact that we got 8 seasons.
Yeah.
The fact it got picked up after its first season, we're blessed and thankful.
Legends?
Because the first season,
that first season was hard to get through.
I like it, but it's way different from the rest of it. They finally realized what they were. And we were just a silly time travel show. Let's stop taking the show so seriously. And just
that last ditch effort with Bebo changed the entire vibe of the show.
So they almost fucked it up with Mona, though. Yeah, almost fucked it up. That was a little bit too much. Remember that character Mona with the werewolf?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She almost fucked it up for me, at least.
She was fun though. I enjoyed her.
At times, they forgot she was even there too. Yeah. Because she would not be around sometimes, and all of a sudden she'd pop up oh yeah, you're here too.
Well, crazy on this whole.
I don't know. For me, I'm just that's a little too much. They were doing too. They're trying to force her into it, I guess.
Yeah. For me, I thought Mona would have worked as a reoccurring guest, but not a full-on character.
Yeah, with plots and shit.
Yeah.
What cracked me up with Legends of Tomorrow is when you juxtapose it to Marvel, and how Marvel was so patting themselves on their back so hard about Valkyrie. It's oh look, we have a character who's a black woman. And she's bi because we briefly mentioned it in one scene, and meanwhile Legends of Tomorrow was just wilding out with everyone's bi and gay and all different cultures and
and then we had fucking Vixen. I don't know if she was gay or all, but we still had a badass black fucking female superhero. We had fucking White Canary, who's just she just fucks everybody.
Yeah, same with Constantine.
Constantine fucks everybody
They had Mona, who was a Pacific Islander, if I remember correctly.
And
AAPI, part of the AAPI community.
And we had the same gal who played Vixen, but then she was a different character, and she was gay. Right?
She was bi.
She was bi,
yeah.
Because she did date. Who she dated?
And then you also had Astra.
Right.
Had grown-up Astra.
Grown-up Astra did. She fucked everybody.
Because I think, what was her name, though?
I forget her name.
Which one?
Vixen's other character.
But the other character,
Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Yes.
She did such a good job with that. I forgot that she was two different characters. That she was like the same actress playing two different characters.
I think she slept with Bayrod. I mean, she's also disappointed when she learned that Zari was straight.
Yeah.
So I think she's bisexual.
Yep.
Zari. Ooh.
Yeah,
Either one, dude. Either fucking Pop Zari or fucking Hillbilly Zari, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Zari, you know. Especially I guess like the later seasons too. The later seasons too.
It was the one who could who could feel like space aliens nearby. I forgot her name.
Oh fuck. It wasn't Gary.
Wait, who?
Gary too, who was like who was fucking everyone and everything, and turned out to be a tentacle monster.
Yeah,
Gary. Was fucking Gideon. I don't know how that was.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Hey, you know what else is weird? Like how Chester was like he wanted to fuck the Speed Force because he looked like Barry's mom.
Yeah.
Would that have worked?
Yeah, it would have. It would have.
It would have worked.
Yeah,
it would have worked.
If Gary can fuck artificial intelligence, dude, fucking Chester can fuck a
Speed
Force.
Yeah, how crazy it is.
Like that's something that I love was that at the end of that he finally became Chunk at the end during the series finale.
Episode.
So that was cool.
That last episode was like actually really good with like Barry and his mom and his like dad like all kicking it like, before he knows like she died. Like that was really like
but then having like him like creating some new speedsters just randomly.
That was
it's like if he could have done that all along. It's like there's so many lives he could have saved.
He didn't know. He doesn't know all of his.
There's so much shit in there that doesn't make any sense. I remember there was one episode where they were making plans. They had to go to the spot really quickly. And they're like, all right, let's go. It's like all around the room. Barry and Nora run out the room regular. Even Barry's suit was in the fucking main room right there. But he ran out of it. It's like when Oliver would grab the boat before his outfit.
Yeah, that would be a problem when you got to put on all that leather.
Dude, remember when Barry was wearing fucking Oliver's clothes and Oliver was wearing Barry's clothes and fucking in Elseworlds?
He is fat. Like straight up, he looks fat.
Fucking Oliver Queen could not fit in that fucking suit.
No, they couldn't have fit one for him.
And the Arrow shit was so baggy and fucking. I'm pretty sure Grant now, because Grant's been working out, he could fucking fit in that Oliver Queen suit now, but like.
It'd probably still be a little bit. It would look better.
John Wesley ship was another highlight of the Arrowverse.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we couldn't even get a John Wesley ship cameo.
I know!
In the fucking movie.
That was absolutely... I mean, I think that, once again, I think that...
You know there was one CW cameo in the Flash movie.
No, are you talking about, was it Teddy Sears?
Yes, Teddy Sears.
But that wasn't him. It wasn't him. It was just like, it was just a generic... They referred to it as a generic...
It was the same shit they did for Christopher Reeves and fucking...
No, Christopher Reeves... With Christopher Reeves, it was very much... Yeah, this is Christopher Reeves. And especially with him next to Linda... I can't remember her name. Linda Evans.
Oh,
it was
for
very
Supergirl?
clearly, yeah. There was no question that was Christopher Reeves. I mean, because like with the Jay Garrick they showed, I mean, he looked just playing like a video game character. He didn't even look like...
The whole movie looked like a fucking PS2 fucking... Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. They should have said... I mean... And this is where I say that James Gunn's ego, I think, might be destroying the DCEU. I hope I'm wrong. But... They seem determined to distance themselves from the Arrowverse. And they should have brought in Grant Gustin, because they had already established that in Crisis of Infinite Earths. They should have brought in John Wesley Shipp.
Fucking Grant Gustin Flash gave Ezra Miller Flash the name the Flash.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm also he's like, the Flash?
Yeah.
Oh, the Flash, and then he disappears.
That's true. That's a very good point. Yeah. Yeah, they should have definitely given more of a nod to the Arrowverse.
Yeah.
And especially with bringing in Linda Evans, who was also in the Arrowverse.
I think James Gunn was trying to just do everything with this movie just to erase it from that's how it ended too. It ended the fucking Clooney-verse.
Yeah. Clooney-verse. I love that.
I heard like they tried to Christian Bale, but he kept like saying no. They kept asking Christian Bale. He's like, nah. Then he finally was George Clooney. He was like, all right.
Once again, I think that, James Gunn has done so many things to sabotage these movies, and I don't think he's done them consciously. I don't think he's done them on purpose, but I don't think he's done them subconsciously either. I think he just he's let his ego get one thing.
All I know is
the fact that The Rock was fired by two people who made less money than he did cracks me up.
All I know is fuck that Superman Legacy movie.
What's that?
All I know is fuck that Superman movie.
Why? What's gonna be wrong with Superman?
I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I just get jerked around for like 10 fucking years with Man of Steel. Finally get to come back. Nah.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill had built up a following.
Like, that Black Adam, you would think, yeah, maybe it's The Rock's fault. Okay, whatever. But I don't give a shit. I would watch it.
It was literally like
I don't really care about the direction anymore. It's just like yeah,
it was. I think it was like literally like a day or two after like Henry Cavill fucking like live tweeted or fucking live streamed or whatever. Like he's like, I'm officially back as Superman. And then, like, it was, like, 2 days later, fucking James Gunn's all like, dang, no, you're not. Like, like I got a whole other fucking plan.
Yeah, okay. I'm good. I'm like this shit. Like, besides that, like, I was like, Batman and Robin, that's interesting. No, I was a Supergirl and that Themyscira show. But outside of that, I couldn't care less. Like what DC is doing, whatever.
Another stupid thing James Gunn is doing, and that really feels like it's just his ego, is that he's basically, pushed the Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman movie out of the way, so that he could do his Superman movie first.
What the fuck is the Ta-Nehisi Coates?
Right, they were calling it they were referring to it as the Black Superman movie.
That movie's never coming out.
I know it's never coming out. I know it is.
Yeah.
That wasn't going anywhere.
But which makes it look even worse.
They were never going to do that anyway.
I don't know. He did say that he's allowing Blue Beetle to be in his canon.
Why wouldn't he? I mean,
we got fucking dude from Cobra Kai is fucking his Jaime Reyes.
How's he pronounced the name? Sholo?
I don't know his name. I just know it's Miguel from.
He's gonna do a great. He's gonna nail it. He's gonna do a great job. So far, it looks great.
Yeah, Blue Beetle was dope.
Yeah, but I mean, after paying all this lip service, the whole idea of having the Black Superman movie, and wasn't Michael B. Jordan supposed to be involved with it too?
Yeah.
Until it's like, dude, it's like, you know what? People like Michael B. Jordan a lot better than they like James Gunn. He really needs to check his ego. I mean, and look, I'll love his stuff going way back to Romeo and Juliet. I mean, James Gunn is a brilliant writer. I think he's an excellent director.
Guardians, great movie.
What's that?
Guardians 3 was a really great fucking movie.
Guardians 3 was fantastic.
I actually fucking cried. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was sad.
Like, I still cried.
Emotional.
I cried more at Spider-Verse. I cried more the second time I saw Spider-Verse than I did the first time. And the first time I was on acid. So, like, let's tell you something about Spider-Verse. But I did cry at Guardians 3. Guardians 3 was fucking...
I cried twice at Guardians 3.
Yeah, I cried during Flash.
Did you?
Yeah, especially that scene at the end of the supermarket.
With his mom and shit?
Yeah, I lost it. I lost it.
That was a close one.
And I ugly cried, too.
That was a close one. I almost did, but I was not like, you know what? I just saw this scene way better on the fucking CW. So fucking...
I cried for none of the scenes.
Well, neither of y'all saw it yet, right?
Tony has no soul.
Hey, I already watched Guardians of the Galaxy. I already watched. What was the other thing again?
Oh, what were you saying about this ego? My bad. I cut you off earlier.
Who, me?
No.
About the what?
You were saying about his ego. I cut you off. My bad. You were talking about James Gunn's ego. I accidentally cut you off.
Oh, about James Gunn's ego, you said?
Yeah, I accidentally cut you off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Just that. I mean, just how he's like preempting. I think that's where I was looking at, like, preempting, delaying other movies that were already supposed to be made. I mean, look, if we're gonna reboot Superman, might as well do something different with it instead of having like another Kal-El reboot. It would have been interesting to see Val-Zod or to see Cal. What was the
I don't know
Calvin,
I don't know shit about Superman.
I was calling him Calvin Evans, like the comedian.
I don't know shit.
Who's an excellent comedian, but But yeah, I mean, it's like I would have loved to have seen. I mean, if they're gonna do another Superman movie, then let's see one of the other Supermen. Let's not do another Kal-El reboot. I really think that they should have just kept Henry Cavill around to play Kal-El as needed, like they did. Like they did in Black Adam. To be like instead of having the headless Kal-El that we had in Flash.
Oh, yeah, or we got... I really love what we're doing with Superman and Lois, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking...
I wish it would have kept John Cryer as Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I don't really know if I'm digging this new Lex Luthor. Like, he seems like...
He's interesting.
He just seems to... Like, his story arc makes sense why he's as angry as he is, but, like, he's... Oh, man. Resurrecting Bizarro, like, oh, my God.
Yeah, oh, my gosh. You know what? I love Superman and Lois from day one. That every episode was great up until that last one. Because we've already seen Superman fight Doomsday to the death.
Oh yeah, because Bizarro's Doomsday now. Yeah, fuck.
Okay, you know the comedian Oscar Carvajal, right?
No, I don't.
I've brought him out a bunch of times, but he's got a joke about how what doesn't kill you makes you stronger is stupid. Because I mean, if that were literally true, then every injury would make you stronger. And that's like the whole basis of how Bizarro becomes Doomsday.
Yeah.
It's like that and listening to industrial music from the 90s. Ministry and KMFDM.
If we were Saiyans and we had sensu beans, like we'd get stronger too after all our injuries. So like.
Yeah, but I feel like they watched that and it was basically the same thing with Savitar in the Flash movie. Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
He just keeps fucking...
Yeah.
But he's got a healing factor, too, so, like, he's not even, like, getting hurt by that shit.
Yeah. And here's the thing. The whole point of Bizarro is that he's Superman's physical equal, right?
Yeah, it's just backwards.
Yeah. So now... with becoming Doomsday, he supposedly becomes so much stronger. There should have been no fight at all. It should have just been a smackdown at that point.
But also, like, if he's his backwards self, like, he shouldn't be able to get power from Earth's sun radiation. He he should need Red Sun.
Yeah.
Or a
I
different.
forgot how he gets his power. I forgot how he gets his power, but
But
I think,
also, like, if that's me just going too far into it, like, because I just know he just.
I mean, it's canon
in the show.
Yeah,
in the show, he comes from fucking Minecraft world because the Earth is square.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and that's
well, in the comic book too, he came from a square world.
Okay.
But it wasn't. Yeah. They took some interesting artistic license with that. I felt that they made it work, but just the whole idea that he's already as Bizarro. Power level, physical power level, Kal-El and Bizarro are supposed to be right neck and neck.
And so then he
so
becomes...
if he's becoming stronger, then how is there even a fight?
Yeah.
He should just like snap Superman like a twig right away if he's that much stronger now.
Yeah, and he told Steel and his son to fucking stay back and shit, dude. Like,
Steel, stay back. No, get farther back.
My son, that's almost as strong as me. Fucking stay back.
No, I mean all the way off the show. You're off the show now. You heard that, right? He's like that everyone, basically everyone except for the Kent family is fired.
No, dude, you gotta keep Steel on the fucking...
He's gone.
Really?
Yeah, he's no longer a main cast member.
When he's gonna be fucking the mayor? Or are they moving to Metropolis?
Yeah, he's gonna move to Metropolis,
Yeah, because fucking... because he just started his relationship with Lana Lang.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro? Like...
Yeah, I think they dropped everyone except the family, right?
That is so what? Dude, I don't even know if I want to watch anymore. I liked the interactions with everybody else in town, too. Like, I liked all those characters.
It's one thing I learned from stand-up comedy is if your show is constantly losing money, some people are going to get fired.
Dude, man. I like the firefighter dude. I forget his name, dude. But Lana Lang's husband.
Yeah, what?
I like him. I like his relationship with the
newspaper
gal.
Like the actor's name is Valdez. I can't remember if it's the actor or like when they like changed his ethnicity halfway through the show.
No, so
he came out as Latino. I mean, he
is actually Latino?
He came out as Latino.
Okay,
because that whole family came out as Latino. Like, remember when what's the daughter's name?
Is it Cassie?
I don't think it's Cassie. Is it Samantha? No.
Fuck, dude, I was just watching this shit.
I know, but when she had her quinceañera, the whole family came out as Latino.
And then every once in a while, he'll fucking bring out the accent, whatever, when he's talking to her and shit, dude. Like,
I can't even remember his name right. He's a good character. I like the fact that he's very...
What's up?
Is it Kyle?
His name's Kyle.
Yeah.
What's the daughter's name?
Shit, I don't know.
I thought it was like... Dude, my dog's freaking out because there's fucking fireworks are shooting.
I don't even hear the fireworks.
He can.
Okay. I was just wondering if my hearing was that. I know my hearing sucks. I was wondering like...
No, I can't hear him until I get close to the outside.
My name is Sarah.
Sarah.
I knew it was something with an S.A. No pun intended.
But yeah, in this third season, like he does like he'll start like calling her like Mija sometimes, or fucking like every once in a while just bring out the fucking accent and shit, dude. And I'm all like, I was like, when did they? What? And then like it
was the quinceañera episode.
Yeah.
And then it came out that they all had Latino last names that they had just kept undercover for some reason.
Yeah.
And again,
we can't even talk about Superman alone. It's not part of the Arrowverse, technically. They never once bring up fucking Oliver Queen being the fucking Spectre. They never once bring up Supergirl.
But they had Diggle in there.
Diggle? That's a different universe as Diggle.
No, it's not, because he even discussed the problems he was having with the green box.
Wait, that was a different universe, Diggle?
That's what they say.
Didn't he have
even acknowledged the green...
Huh?
He acknowledged Oliver and shit?
He acknowledged the green box.
He still like both of these other universe Diggles have the green box.
That's bullshit. That's so fucking stupid.
But you remember in the Flash though, fucking Reverse Flash got Diggle to destroy the fucking box or or Arrow or not Arrow, but someone got him to destroy the fucking box. So he's was
it a Green Lantern thing or what?
It was a Green Lantern thing, but now he's never going to be Green Lantern because
they never straight up said it was a Green Lantern thing. Although remember John Wesley, remember Jay Garrick even said to him, it's like, hey John, you're not wearing your ring.
Yeah. See, so like that was a multi-universe John Diggle with the green box, so it fucking makes sense for
he was a Diggle variant.
No, because he is John Stewart, because his stepdad's last name is Stewart. So,
yeah, I mean they fucked over John Ramsey. David Ramsey. They fucked over David Ramsey so bad with that.
Remember when you first got his mask, his helmet? Yeah. You're like Mac Negro.
Yeah. They should have just. I mean, look, DC is like just.
I hate
fucking,
you,
they're just gasping for air at this point. All right, they're just barely keeping their heads above water. And just all these things that the fans want to see, and nope, we're not going to do that. And Diggle, the Diggle Lantern, the Green Diggle.
They stepped in so many times with Arrow. I swear to God. I'm pretty fucking sure they were setting up Diggle and Lila to lead a Suicide Squad show. I'm pretty fucking sure they were going to do that.
That'd been sick.
It was going to be
they did such a great take on the Suicide Squad.
It was going to be Diggle, Lila, probably Waller, Deadshot, Cupid, and
Deadshot.
Who else?
And that guy looked like Deadshot too.
Bronze Tiger as well.
Yes. Michael Jai White as Bronze. That was.
Yeah.
They need to bring him back as Bronze Tiger.
But they're like, nah, we're doing a movie. You gotta kill off Deadshot and you kill off Waller because we're using him in the movies. They probably would have had Slade on it too. But then they stepped in with that later too. Because remember Slade came back. He's pissed off at them. They were like, him and the Arrow people were like on good terms for a while. But then they finally got him to come back to the show in like season 6. He's supposed to have a whole arc. And they did like the first 2 episodes. They didn't come back later in the season to finish it. And then DC stepped in and was like, nah, you can't use Deathstroke anymore. So they pulled him.
Yeah.
Wait, they said they couldn't use what anymore?
They couldn't use Deathstroke because they were going to use him in the movies. So they
Just
couldn't
use him in the movie.
And they used him in Titans too. So we had like 3 different Deathstrokes running around.
But they never used him in the movies. He showed up for one fucking scene in the movies.
Yeah. And the Snyder cut is that. So, it wasn't even official. See, shit like this, it builds up. So like, I
Right there. There's the growth, and then he's got cancer right there.
Ooh. Okay.
What are you saying, Jake?
I said, shit like that, it just builds up. It's reasons why I just don't give a fuck anymore. You know?
That was a lot of the shit that killed Arrow, because like there were a lot of shit that was building up for like Deathstroke to be in like another, like, because he was a main villain in season 2.
Yeah.
And then,
that was dope.
They used him really well, and then he was supposed to come back, but then like they had to make it be his son or whatever dumb shit, dude. It wasn't Slade Wilson anymore. It was like
mask.
It was
like he'll always pull it off. Maybe some smoke building up. He'll take the mask off before you see it.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you fighting with your mask off? Why'd you even bring it?
Alright, come here.
I can't remember. Was it Grant Wilson that they brought in?
Grant Wilson.
Yeah. I loved how they did Slade though in Titans.
I'm way behind on Titans. Last thing I remember.
I love that show. I love
Last
it.
thing I
I know it's so
remember.
it's completely gratuitously dark, but it's so much fun.
Last thing I remember was Dub Fall.
It would have been a perfect show if it came out 20 years ago. Because it has that 90s edginess. Dude.
It really does. You're so right.
Like Birds of Prey.
No. It has that Birds of Prey vibe, but it's produced and shot and acted and written way better.
Like a
but it does have the fucking Birds of Prey vibe.
Yeah.
Like a Lois and Clark type.
Well, what?
I never watched Lois and Clark, and I need to.
I did when I was a kid. That was one of the things like me and my mom and brother, we watched. My brother really loves Star Trek Next Generation.
Oh, mom,
and, Lois and Clark would come on either right before or right after that, and so we'd watch that too.
My mom used to love Lois and Clark. For whatever reason.
I can't remember a single episode. I know I've seen several of them.
She's not into real shit, but like that. But I think it's more because it was like a Lois and Clark kind of thing. I really,
yeah.
You know.
What else can I say about it? Oh, yeah, I mean, I realize not Arrowverse, but, dude, Will Smith needs to come back as Deadshot. Because now he's proven that he is Floyd Lawton in real life.
I kind of want to Blue Marvel.
Blue Marvel?
I think that's just the easiest choice.
I was going to say something before my dog started tweaking.
In DC, look, DC needs to do a cyborg movie starring Ray Fisher. Because they need something to redeem themselves after the whole...
So here's my thing, though. There was nothing wrong with their original fucking slate that they laid out. They should just stuck to it and stop panicking after PBS.
Yeah.
They panicked.
Yep, that's what it's... Yeah, it was constantly, panic and just shuffle the deck.
They were trying to catch up to Marvel. It's like, you don't have to. Just make the fucking movies. Just make it.
And I think the Arrowverse proved that they could do their own extended universe, tell quality stories.
Just don't give us Jimmy Olsen becoming the Guardian.
Say what you want about the quality of the Arrowverse. They still
He's still an interesting character.
No, dude, Jimmy Olsen pissed me off from day one. Like I don't care that they hired a black dude. I'm mad that they hired a handsome fucking black dude. Like I know it's a CW, everyone's gotta be fucking
He's a good looking dude. He's a good looking dude. Why you hate?
I'm not hating. Jimmy Olsen's not supposed to be that fucking handsome though.
You know what I hate?
And then he comes in, he's all like, "I'm not Jimmy anymore."
You know what I hate?
I'm James.
You know what I hate? I hate how Carl was basically thirsty this dude for 30 fucking episodes. All of a sudden, white boy come in and it's like, oh, I don't know. They just swapping off the white dude.
On which one?
But that white dude is also another alien.
Monel.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
That white dude's also another alien.
And all of a sudden, a week later in the timeline, it's like, I don't know. I'm good.
He's not just some other white dude. He's a fucking alien.
Monel, I think, was an interesting character on the show. I think he's a really good and compelling character. The only thing that's weird is they're related in the comic book.
Like, are they?
They got the same last name.
Because, I know in the show or whatever, he was from the other fucking planet.
He's Daxamite. Yeah,
they fucking hate each other.
But they were.
Carl was racist as fuck.
But in the comic book, he was. But in the comic book, he was like a descendant of Kal-El. And I think he might have still been a Daxamite, but he was a Daxamite descendant of Kal-El.
Okay.
So, and then the whole thing about DC having this incest streak in the 80s. And
there were planets they would trade families and shit. Like Darkseid did that with the New Gods.
Yeah,
right?
Scott Free and Orion.
Orion, yeah, they traded their families and shit, dude. To fucking yeah.
It's Child Swap, the Cosmic Edition.
Oh my goodness.
Supergirl got kind of weird at the end.
Kinda.
I never watched it.
The last season, the COVID season, right?
Yeah.
And so Melissa Benoist was pregnant, like at some point, so they had to film without her, and she filmed her scene separately. And so I was like, so she was on, what was she in negative?
She did a lot of scenes where she was in like in some like Iron Man type armor.
Yeah.
Where, like, yeah.
No, but she's in the what the fuck is that place called?
The
Phantom Zone.
The Phantom Zone.
Phantom Zone. I said negative. Phantom Zone.
Same
She's
thing.
in Phantom Zone for like the first half of the season, and the others are back on Earth, and it's like it was glaringly obvious that Melissa Benoist is the heart of the show because I didn't give a fuck about anything. Like it was just so fucking whack. Looking at John and Alex and Kelly trying to work shit out. It's like, yeah.
I love Martian Manhunter.
But you love Alex.
That has nothing to do with the plot line. That's nothing to do. Tony likes Lena, but he knew it was trash too, right?
Dude, Lena. Oh my gosh, Lena Luthor.
Yeah, there was a lot of
like
a pretty good amount of trash episodes with her.
In the DC,
but there were also a lot of great episodes with her. So
they what was it? It was like 8 or 9 episodes without her.
And then, like, even like in interviews and stuff, you saw that's really how she is in real life. That's like her real life aesthetic and all.
And it was like later in the show, dude. She was starting to let her like British accent come out. Like she was starting to like not give as much of a fuck. She was
Irish.
But definitely the hottest
Irish?
actress to
Irish?
ever work for
for
DC.
Sorry.
Although a Batwoman also gave her some competition though.
Which Batwoman?
Oh, the second Javilla.
Yeah.
Oh, Javicia Leslie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, she was also ridiculously hot.
I only watched like 3 episodes of that season, and I checked out Batwoman. I think I saw the stupid ass Victor Zayas. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, season 2 of Batwoman was so
Like,
good.
who the fuck is this bootleg ass dude?
See, he's saying the exact opposite. He's saying fucking it was so bad. Victor Zsasz was terrible. He stopped watching. And you're saying you absolutely
I
loved
thought
it.
Victor Zsasz was fun.
You're saying you absolutely
Victor
loved
Zsasz
it.
was fun. Yeah.
Like, who is this bootleg ass bitch, man? What the fuck?
I really like Victor Zsasz in Gotham.
He made me miss that
was-
Gotham one.
In Gotham, that was a dope ass Victor
He
Zsasz.
made me miss that Gotham one. But I was like, dude, who is this dude?
It's funny because they totally recreated the character for Gotham, and then like the next 2 Victor Zsasz we saw in Batwoman and Birds of Prey seem to take more cues from the Gotham Victor Zsasz than they did from the actual comic book. Everybody, I mean, the comic book Victor Zsasz, like, what, he's just like, I mean, he's just an emo, you know? Like, he's got no power. He's just an emo. Like, I cut myself when I kill someone.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's like, and especially in like a story like Gotham, whatever, where it's more grounded, whatever, like that type of shit.
Oh, it stopped being grounded past the first season.
I mean, it still is more fucking like nobody's like flying, you know, like whatever. But like even that dude coming in fucking with like a bald head and no eyebrows, creeping up with you in an alleyway, all like, yeah, you're my next one. I already cut myself for you, know, like I'm like and I live in Gotham, like he's for real.
See, that was more believable than the dude on Batman. Honestly. But then they had like what, Joker 2 or whatever. Both
the Jokers that Cameron Monaghan played were fucking spot on fucking Jokers. Both of them.
But I'm in the Batwoman one. Joker 2.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, with her brother being Joker. Oh my God.
That was pretty interesting. That was a fun twist. I think at that point it's like, okay, if we're gonna have a new Joker every 2 years.
No, but he got it because he got shocked by like the buzzer.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
So that made sense. Yeah, there was legacy there. That made sense.
It doesn't make sense. What are you talking about?
He didn't like scrambled his brain.
I forgot, Jake. I forgot about the
scramble. I thought it was a fun twist.
So I just gotta embrace the wackiness because it just.
Yes, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Like, oh my God. Pull up this fucking scene from season 2 of Flash when he had to race Zoom. It's the corniest fucking dialogue, but it's so funny at the same time. Like, Iris actually said, Barry, kick his ass. It's the cringiest shit.
I mean, no doubt, Flash had some awful dialogue.
Oh, dude, they ended the series with fucking. I'm pretty sure with Iris again saying fucking like "Run, Barry, run." So like fucking, like they embraced the fucking corniness for sure.
They did.
I remember they were about to go out to fight someone, and they were like, Ralph handed Caitlin a gun. He was like, for Killer Frost. She was like, Killer Frost doesn't need a weapon. She is the weapon. But it's like, why did he give her a gun for Killer Frost?
Dude, but that's dialogue I would read in a comic book.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's the thing, though. Like, that's the same shit that's written in comic books.
I give you that. You're
right. Yes, but that's also why these are adaptations as opposed to recreations. I mean, of all the things where they could have stuck true to the comic book, I don't think that was where I wanted them to do it. But that being said, and I mean, I've got a stand-up bit where I totally mock the Flash and say it's the most racist show on TV. But honestly, I love Eric Wallace. I love what Eric Wallace did, and I will say this.
I think the bit you're saying. I think I know what bit you're getting at, and I fucking if it is, I love it.
It's that bit. Okay. But it all okay. As far as one of the things I loved the most about the CW or about the Arrowverse was the Flash's Earth before they merged with Supergirl's Earth and all that. I want to live on that was Earth 1, right? I want to live on Earth 1 because you had this like gay South Asian police captain. You had this mixed marriage that and he was raised by a black man. No one batted an eyelash at any of this. I love the fact that really no one saw skin color in Barry's Earth 1. I want to live on that planet.
So that wasn't the same joke I was thinking of.
No, that's not a joke. That's my honest, real opinion.
All right.
The joke is about where I tear apart everything else, but at the same time, their ignoring of ethnicity kind of made them fall into certain traps.
I was
first, like one of the ones that, and this is a part of the line I always forget to say on stage, but let's just keep in mind that at one point in the Flash's existence, he realized he finds out he has a mixed daughter, so he goes back in time to undo her existence because it's easier than learning how to take care of a mixed kid's hair. That's fucked up.
No, I always like the bit you did about how fucking every Latino character is a fucking
is an interdimensional border jumper.
Yeah, fucking Danny Trejo.
And one of them is named Gypsy, which is a racial slur for another ethnic group.
Yeah, fucking Danny Trejo preacher.
Yeah. Which was great. I love Danny Trejo's preacher. And talk about a deep cut of a character to bring in. A character that, for all intents and purposes, was a half Marvel character.
They did do a good job of bringing in these really obscure characters.
How was he half Marvel?
Because remember when they did DC versus Marvel, and then like the worlds combined, and the one character who would go back and forth without
his name was Access.
Oh wait, yeah. Wasn't there a character named Breach?
There was a character Access. Access is
right.
the one who can go in between.
Wasn't there Breach also, or did Access? Okay.
Breach is from Generator Rex cartoon, who's created by Man of Action, same creators from Ben 10. And that character can just breach through her own dimension. Like she can make portals.
Never mind that. I completely got confused. I mistook Breacher for Access. My bad. Same powers, but yeah.
One of my favorite Access stories, Venom is loose in Metropolis.
Yeah. Amalgam, that's the name I couldn't remember.
The Amalgam. Yeah. So no, but this happened. Yeah. This happened after the Amalgam universe. Yeah. This was like they tried to bring back Access or whatever. Yeah. So Venom is loose in Metropolis, and Superman has no idea how to fucking defeat Venom, dude. Fucking Venom is fucking like stealing people's like sunglasses or whatever. It's like being a fucking total clown.
Yeah.
And fucking just like beating the dog shit out of Superman. So then like Access is all like, why the fuck is Venom over like So he goes to Marvel to get the Spider-Man. It's like Spider-Man comes back with this fucking I had the toy of this shit too. He had this fucking like this little like Sonic fucking like Ray pack on his back to fucking like zap Venom up or whatever, so that they could contain him in the thing to send him back to Marvel. It was one of my fucking favorite fucking Access stories right there.
They still haven't touched on Wu-Tang much.
Because this is a Arrowverse thing. Because like the Wu-Tang one I wanted to do with you and Daryl.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I thought we were doing the Wu-Tang one. I have my Wu-Tang shirt on. And
like I know Tony. I think Tony's seen all of the.
Okay, my bad. I totally thought we were doing Wu-Tang today.
I think Tony's seen all of the Wu-Tang show.
I haven't seen the latest season.
Never mind. We'll just stay on Arrowverse then.
What'd you say, Tony?
I haven't seen the latest season.
See, so yeah, so like that was something I wanted to do with you and Daryl, because I know he's seen it, and I know Daryl's fucking like batshit crazy too. So I want to fucking just I wanted to see how he does on an episode before I get him on some other fucking batshit crazy shit, dude. Yeah. Like I want to get him on an episode. I plan on doing like I don't know if you like. Do you know this Gasso Black dude? Do you know him? Like, have you ever like met him? Okay, so like he's a flat earther and shit, right, dude? I'm trying to get him on the show, fucking like this like talk shit about like flat Earth or whatever. But then I want like Daryl on that episode, and I want I'm supposed to have a co-host, but like she never fucking shows up.
Who's there?
My friend Kiera. But like, yeah, so like, I want to talk to him about fucking flat Earth and all this fucking wild shit, dude. And you actually know him? Are you messaging him right now? Like, hey, get on WeinerCast.
We haven't talked about it yet?
What?
Fucking Captain Lentz and how he equals tracking the whole Arrowverse.
Well, either way, I'm trying to get him on.
Yeah.
For fucking flat Earth shit.
That'll be interesting.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You can.
That'll be
whatever.
I guess a percent both sides of the issue, right? Oh my god! Did you see when what's the Neil deGrasse Tyson was beefing with B.O.B.
I know B.O.B. was flat Earth for a while. Yeah. I know that.
Yeah. So then so he was going on these hip hop shows. Neil deGrasse Tyson was, and even he was even on him and his nephew did a diss track against B.O.B.
What the fuck? Sorry, Jake. Like, what did you say? Like, we haven't talked about yet. Sorry.
Oh my bad. Captain Lance.
Captain Lance.
How he's the most tragic character in the whole Arrowverse.
Yep.
That man went through so much.
He really did. His daughter's
He's the only person that has lost his daughter twice.
Multiple fucking times. How do you lose your daughter multiple times?
How do you lose both daughters twice?
You lose both daughters twice, dude. You're an alcoholic. You're recovering from alcoholism, dude. Your daughters die again, dude.
He also lost his hair during the show. Remember that? He had hair in the first season, and then he was.
Yeah. You don't have hair at the end of that fucking lifespan, bro.
That's probably the most realistic thing that happened on that show.
No, dude.
Death was a mercy killing.
Martian Manhunter was losing his hair too. Like you notice in like season 1 of fucking Supergirl, dude. He's got like. And then, like, I don't
understand what's going on with those twists.
It's like season 2 or 3, dude. He looked like fucking season 1 Steve Carell from The Office, bro. Like, it was like you can see more scalp than hair. Yeah. And like, oh, bro.
His dad. Oh my gosh, his dad on the.
I love that actor.
I can't remember his name, but he stole the show. Every single episode on which he appeared, he stole the show so hard. Yeah, I mean, that is... Just talk about a notorious scene stealer right there.
Yeah, dude, he was dope, dude. Like,
yeah.
Captain Lance, dude. Fucking all the old people. Dude, like... In season 1 of Arrow, dude, you're always rooting against Captain Lance, dude, because you're like, you don't want him to catch Oliver, but then, like... And then, like, season 2, 3, and shit goes on here. Like, I was like, no, dude, like, fuck Oliver, dude. Like, Captain...
One thing I gotta point out is, like, look. Arrow started, at the same time that New 52 started, if I remember correctly?
Right around the same time, I'd like to say.
Yeah.
Right around the same time.
So then New 52 ran for 5 years, came and went. Then we had DC Rebirth. So at that point, we had a more consistent Oliver Queen in Stephen Amell's version than we did in the comic book.
I mean, like, they did, like, it was Starling City for 4-5 years, and then we're renaming the city Star, like, can you just do that? Can you just rename your city after, like...
You can.
Didn't they do that with Love's Park?
They did do that, like, I know, it wasn't Love's Park, it was McChesney Park that was North Park.
Okay.
It was one of the two. One of the two was North Park. But then, like, but that was so long ago. I was like, like, so you can just like put in like a vote. Like, if there's like a petition to like change the city's name, and like there's a vote. Like, it can your city's name can be changed.
You have to get a very huge vote.
But so it's possible. Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. Because I mean, was Ali mayor at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was mayor at the time.
Oh.
And
that was cool. I just love the fact that they took that from the comic book.
Because I also don't think Rockford was always called Rockford. I think at first it was called Rocky Ford for a second.
No, they said it was a Rocky Ford, but they called it Rocky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. This was just a Batman in a green skin.
What? Arrow?
Yeah, yes. that is a big...
I think he started out, in a lot of ways, he felt like a stand-in for Batman, no doubt. But then we got so many stories. Yeah, he was fighting a lot of Batman villains,
No, dude, even in season 2, dude, he fucking put the arrow into the fucking boxing thing and did the boxing...
Oh, that was great! Yeah, when he was fighting Wildcat.
Those are homages. That doesn't mean that the character really played a Green Arrow archetype. He didn't.
He did.
I think he was definitely Mike Grell's Green Arrow.
Which one? What stories were those?
Longbow Hunters pretty much through the 80s. until
There was kind of a Kevin Smith Green Arrow too from Quiver. I don't know if you ever read Quiver. That's the only Green Arrow I ever read was Quiver, and then everything else I know is from the Justice League cartoon where he was just a big jokester.
And that's pretty much how he was in Kevin Smith's Green Arrow too. Well, Kevin Smith's Green Arrow was quickly followed up by Judd Winnick's Green Arrow.
Okay.
And so he definitely was not Judd Winnick's Green Arrow. Yeah, I think that they took elements from Judd Winnick's stories, which, I mean, really, Judd Winnick, I think, in the comic book, gave us the best Green Arrow. I mean, I love what Mike Grell did with him, too, but Judd Winnick, you really felt like he was putting himself into the character. I don't know how much, I mean, you really, if you know anything about Judd Winnick, and, he really felt like he was putting himself in the character, because really, I mean, you go back to Mark Waid writing Flash. Mark Waid made Flash into an autobiography. And then, and just, so I felt like Judd Winnick was probably the closest I saw to someone else do that.
The only Mark Waid stuff I've read is from his Daredevil stuff. Yeah. So, like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Mark Waid just pretty much can do no wrong.
So like you're more of a you're more of a DC person. I've always been more of a Marvel person. Yeah. That's why I grew up more with Marvel. So like I love Mark Waid's writing. Yeah. I'd love to see what he's written of Flash. Because I do like the Flash character. And apparently in the DCU cartoon, although it was Wally West, he was acting more of akin to Barry Allen.
No, in the cartoon. Yeah. On the Justice League cartoon, he was definitely Wally. He was definitely behaving like Wally.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, if you read Mark Waid's run on Flash, you will be so pissed off that Wally West hasn't gotten his own movie. Wally West is probably one of the greatest comic book characters ever created. I'm not saying he's always been in the best stories. Right. But he's definitely been one of the best characters. Probably
he himself's always written well, and people like to take.
And a character that's been allowed to develop, a character who's literally been allowed to grow.
Yeah.
He's gone from being, the nerdy kid to being, this the weightlifter adult, dashing superhero, and to the married family man, and.
You think they did him justice on the TV show?
It was confusing because there were two. And by that point, we had two different Wally Wests. And when you have one Wally West who is black and one Wally West who's white,
which one was white?
The ginger Wally West.
That was in the comics, not the
in the comic
books. Show.
From the comic books, okay.
So it leads you to believe. So it leads you to believe that the Wally West we're seeing in the TV show is the younger Wally West from the comic book. That we're seeing the character eventually became known. I think it eventually became known as Wallace West.
They're both Wally. They're both Wally, but like Wallace is his actual first name.
Yeah, but what do they end up? The younger of the two. What do they end up calling him? Because he got a name to distinguish himself from the ginger Wally.
I forget. But they're both from different Earths.
Not XS, but fucking, he's just not Kid Flash. He's
he was still Kid
Impulse.
Flash. No, Bart Allen is Impulse.
But this one was Impulse.
Oh yeah. Wait, no. That was Impulse was Barry's son. Wally was his brother. In the TV show, was his brother. And his adopted brother. Yeah. Well, and that was which is another part of my bit. Yeah. But in the comic book, it was basically his nephew.
Yeah, and that's Wally.
Yeah. So the fact that they're presenting it, and I guess you got to take that Wally as his own character.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Do you think they did him well? Like, you think they're like.
They did him well, but they more or less presented a new character. I mean, I think they did the best that they could do with him, all things considered. Considering that the original Wally West had ceased to exist in the comic book at that time. So I think they did it as well as they could with him. I don't know. It just really felt like a new character altogether. In some ways, I think he had more in common with Max Mercury than he did with...
who they made we got a Max Mercury on the last episode.
Yes.
That was the dude in the motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
Which, for me, The Flash, I told you guys when the first season came out, it felt like they did Barry's story with Wally's personality with Grant Gustin's Flash.
No, I think he definitely had Barry's personality. I would say, if anything, in the cinematic universe, the Barry that we saw felt a lot more like Bart. And I would even argue that in the movie, it very much felt like Barry teaming up with Bart.
Which movie?
The movie that just came out.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, I know. Most people haven't. That's why it bombed. And it's a good movie. I mean, I haven't seen or heard anyone who's seen it say that it was a bad movie.
I didn't care for it. I wasn't really interested in it. I'm gonna watch it though.
Yeah, I recommend watching it in the theater. Watch it while it's still in the theater. It's just such an epic movie. It's just
Not here it was good though. Like it wasn't like I don't know. James Gunn feels like the best super movie ever. Like I don't know that.
Oh yeah, I definitely wouldn't call it the best either, but it was really good. I would say this was DC's Endgame. This was the closest that the cinematic DC was gonna have to Endgame. And I'll even go out on a limb and say that that's probably the closest we're gonna see in our lifetimes too. Even with like James Gunn's revamp, reboot, whatever, I don't think that we're gonna see something on the scale of Infinity War and Endgame from DC. I think this is the closest that we're gonna get.
Oh, they can build up to a crisis.
What's that?
They can build up to a crisis.
I know that that's what they were planning to do. I think it'd be very corny to do that when the TV show did it so well. They did so well in the Arrowverse that I think it'd just be corny to try and do it on a cinematic level.
What happened?
If they did because they were planning to do a Crisis on Infinite
Oh,
Earths.
they're going to eventually.
I hope not.
I
hope not.
And they're gonna do the exact opposite thing that what they did in The Flash was like they're gonna pay zero homages to The Flash before it, dude. They're gonna show Nicolas Cage Superman. They're gonna bring back Nicolas Cage Superman. They're gonna bring back George Clooney. Ezra Miller will come back. We're not gonna see anything of the fucking Arrowverse at all, which fucking did Crisis.
And we're gonna see, and you know what? And just to make sure that they fully shoot themselves in the foot, they're gonna have Mel Gibson as Jor-El. And they're gonna have Black Lightning in it, played by Scarlett Johansson.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bro. No, they're definitely gonna do the shit at one point. They're gonna.
Is it coming before Avatar 5?
No, like I know James Gunn isn't gonna want to do this shit right away, but I know like executives are gonna be like, "Hey, you're gonna have to do like we did the shit on the TV." Like we did the shit on the TV and it did good. Like come on, you're gonna do it on the big screen, and he'll be like, "Nah," and then like, "Come on, man, you gotta do it." There was tiny print on the contract that you didn't see. Fucking like, god damn it. So,
I think James Gunn would need that kind of convincing. I think James Gunn would be like, "Of course I can do it better than they did on the TV show."
No, I don't think he's that cocky. Like I do think he's arrogant. I don't think he's that. Like, I do think it will be more of like an executive push to like, hey, we gotta do this. Fucking, we don't have fucking TV shows anymore. Like, it's like we.
It was, and he did a great job with Peacemaker. I gotta say, Peacemaker is just
Peacemaker was great. Guardians 3, yeah. All the Guardians movies were great. Fucking Guardians 3, it's like fucking the creme de la creme. Fucking.
I look forward to watching it.
Guardians was great. I can't even lie.
Guardians 3 was the fucking. They had the Guardians holiday special, which was fantastic.
That was really, dude. That one made me cry.
See, dude, if that makes you cry, dude, then Guardians 3 will fucking.
I have no doubt, especially because I love raccoons. So I mean, I've got a soft spot for raccoons.
It's his story, dude. Like, the movie is his. That's the only spoiler I'll give you. Is that it's basically his fucking story.
Yeah.
And fucking.
Here, let me lay down my argument for why they need to have a Cyborg movie. And I think it's still not too late. But I think the whole thing, okay, James Gunn came to DC in the first place because he got fired by Marvel for like 5 minutes. But coming to DC and having, and doing Suicide Squad, that was like his redemption story.
Yeah.
Okay, that was his redemption story.
That was a great movie.
So yeah, it really was. So here's the guy who got canceled, and then he was given a second chance by DC, and one of their biggest successes, artistically at least. I mean, it was during the pandemic, so I'm not going to blame them for basically monetarily bombing, but artistically, the critics loved it. That was the one time the critics were cheering for DC. Now, Ray Fisher got fired for standing up for himself. Ray Fisher got fired for calling them out on their bigotry. For calling out, really, Joss Whedon more than anyone.
Yeah.
On his bigotry. Because overall, I think DC was doing a great job with diversity and all, as I mentioned earlier. Especially in,
The three of us have covered that before in the past. We're aware.
Yeah, okay. So, okay, good, awesome. So y'all have it. Now, if you brought back if James Gunn, even if it wasn't his idea, even if, if they just get James Gunn to do, like, some press with Ray Fisher.
Yeah.
And be like, I got a second chance, and I think this man deserves a second chance too. Oh my gosh, it would be a great redemption story. The media would eat it right up. Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of like, look at how many grown ass folks went to go see Little Mermaid. Not because they thought it was going to be a great movie, but just to piss off the racists. I'm not saying that it was. I mean, realistically speaking, the whole plot of The Little Mermaid, the whole plot of the movie, of even the first one...
I think it's a terrible movie. I think Little Mermaid's a terrible fucking premise. A terrible movie.
The premise, we agree. The premise is terrible. Well, how many people went to go see just to piss off racists? And I think you could have that with the Cyborg movie.
I didn't see the new one. I just think the original is a fucking terrible movie.
I mean, and it's the same. My understanding is it's the same plot for this movie.
Exactly.
It's not like all of a sudden, is that also like
no interest in
like
seeing
Little
it,
Mermaid says, no, I'd rather have my voice than have some fuckboy.
I'd rather be fucking mermaids.
I like the movie.
I don't like it. Sorry, I might see the new one, but like I'm not like not wanting to see it just because it's like a colored actress or whatever. Fucking dumb shit. I did not mean to say it like I said it. Jesus fucking Christ.
Man, really say color.
For your own sake, I'm just glad you acknowledged it for yours. You never know, like you become that voice actor someday, and it's like, oh, mind that colored gal playing her. Jesus Christ.
No. Whenever I heard that voice, I think I was like, I know that voice. I always put that in his heart.
When I started shaving my fucking face like this, dude, it started coming out.
You just started randomly listening to Merle Haggard consistently chewing tobacco.
Actually, dude, Merle Haggard was all for diversity.
I know, but his fans don't realize that.
They didn't realize that Okie from Muskokie was satire.
Simone, I know you felt this way all this time. I was waiting for the moment where I could cancel you. You're still not there yet, but you'll get there eventually.
I've said so much shit that should get me canceled. What are you talking about, bro? Like,
Exactly. I have a fucking data bank.
But yeah, but absolutely. But I gotta say though, we need that Ray Fisher cyborg movie?
Hell yeah!
I think it'd
be great.
I'll tell you what
he had like a whole third to a fucking Snyder cut to himself that was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I know. Not enough people saw the Snyder cut.
Yeah, no. When I
what
saw,
do you mean? I think like more people saw the Snyder cut than anything. Like,
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. I would love to be wrong on that one.
It'd make some money.
It came out free on HBO Max, dude. Like people saw it. I know, like there were like 4 hours. And I'm like, I got kids, whatever type of shit. But like,
yeah, when I saw the Snyder cut, I saw where Ray Fisher was mad. Because that wasn't the original script he read. And like that, they fucking got rid of him when Joss Whedon took over, because the Snyder Cut was the original was supposed to be the original copy. That was his fucking movie.
Yeah.
That's right where that's where DC really started fucking up hard.
Mm-hmm.
So like before we end, dude, like Arrowverse, dude, with all of its shows, everything it's gave us, like you can either rate shows individually or just rate the whole Arrowverse as a whole. I'm gonna give it.
Legends
how many shows did it have? Arrow, Flash, Legends, Black Lightning, Supergirl, 5,
Batwoman,
and Batwoman.
And Superman and Lois. I mean, that first season.
Superman and Lois.
Superman and Lois. So I'll give
Stargirl.
the show.
And also, don't forget there was like the animated tie-ins too.
Oh,
so I don't know if you want to count those or not.
Those don't count. They do, but they don't. Because we had City of Demons and then the Vixens cartoon, right?
Yeah. See, and the Deathstroke one too.
There was a Deathstroke.
Stargirl.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, Naomi.
No, that might have not been part of it. That wasn't part of the Arrowverse, though, I don't think.
How about Naomi?
I will retract that one.
All right, so we'll add in City of Demons and the Vixens cartoon.
How about Naomi?
And what?
Naomi. Anybody watch that?
What the fuck is Naomi?
Naomi was a good show.
What the fuck is Naomi?
I never watched it.
What the fuck is Naomi?
It was good. It was based on the comic book. It was very close to the comic book. It's watch it. I think
what the fuck is Naomi?
Oh, the Constantine TV show is technically part of the Arrowverse.
That's what I said. City, and that's why I added City of Demons.
I'm guessing you're talking about the NBC one.
Yeah.
All right. We'll add that in.
So, I mean, it really wasn't. It really wasn't. But it was Matty Ryan.
It was Matt Ryan, dude. Yeah. It fucking counts. So fucking that's 9. That's 9.
Well, this Matty Ryan. You also got to. Then you also got to count Harley Quinn.
You're adding in Naomi and now Harley Quinn. So that's 11 fucking shows out of the fucking Stargirl. Fuck.
I mentioned Stargirl like 5 minutes ago.
That's 12 shows.
And of course we know, and we saw that. And we saw the Beast Boy interacting with
Titans, dude. That's 13 shows. 13 shows out of the fucking Arrowverse. I'm rating the whole thing as a whole. As I'm gonna give it fucking I'm giving it a 7 out of 13. I'm giving it out a 7 out of 13.
So the scale is based on how many TV shows?
That's the scale. I'm giving it. You guys can rate shows individually. You can fucking I'm giving the whole series.
Okay.
I think that's 7.
If you do want me to give an individual rating for each show, I can. But Like, Naomi's gonna get a 0 out of 10 because I don't know what the fuck that is. Like,
You have to watch it. It was good. It was good. It was, you know what I mean? And Superman was in it. Superman was a character in it, although.
Oh fuck! Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey. I forgot Birds of Prey.
Oh yeah, there you go. Birds of Prey. The first Flash show.
The first Flash show. So that's fucking. I give it a fucking 9 out of 15.
So the Arrowverse started in 1991, and we didn't even know it.
Smallville. Fuck.
That was after Flash, though.
Nobody crossed over to fucking.
Yeah, 16. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's Superman and Lois.
They never crossed over, dude.
Dean Cain was in it. Remember?
Jesus Christ, dude. All right.
The Batman TV show. Because
That's right. It goes back to the Batman TV
I was kidding.
What else? What else did it go back to?
All right.
Wait a minute. Then if you're counting the Batman TV show, you gotta count the Green Hornet TV show also.
That didn't happen. That wasn't cameoed.
It was canon. It was canon for the Batman TV show.
Oh, then yeah, it counts.
God damn.
That counts. Wasn't?
And Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman was Jesus.
Although, wait, was Wonder Woman was Linda? Yeah, because she was in Supergirl. Yeah.
Linda Carter wasn't Supergirl, but she did not play Wonder Woman. She came back in the Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah, in Wonder Woman 2. Yeah.
Since Ezra Miller was in the Flash TV series, then that means all of the Snyderverse counts.
Yeah, but we're talking TV shows. We're only talking TV shows.
But then Peacemaker was part of that Snyderverse.
Yeah. So Peacemaker counts.
All right, so fucking, I'm giving it a 12 out of 20. It's the 12 out of 20.
That would be a D.
Damn, it is.
That's not a very good score, man. That's just mean.
15 out of 20. If you want each show, we'll do it easy. Each specific Arrowverse fucking show. Fucking Stargirl, fucking 8 out of 10. Fucking Superman and Lois, first season, 10 out of 10. Fucking Supergirl, 6 out of 10. Flash.
I'll give Supergirl a 7.
Flash, 6 out of 10. Arrow.
Fair enough.
6 out of 10. Black Lightning, 8 out of 10.
I mean, Black Lightning gets a. This guy got to get a. That gets a 10.
Legends of Tomorrow, 10 out of 10.
Sure.
Well,
That first season makes me want to downgrade it to a 9.
So whoever's next. You can go next, Marcos. Fucking whoever's next. Like, I don't care.
Fuck it, I'll go next. Alright, Superman and Lois. That's an 8 out of 10. A good writing. Stargirl, 8 out of 10. Legends of Tomorrow. That's obviously a 20 out of 10. With Bebo alone. Arrowverse. Arrow. Probably like 5.5 out of 10. The Flash. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Black Lightning. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And what else is there? Is that everything?
Did you do Stargirl?
Yeah. That's like an 8.
You gave it 8. Yeah.
Supergirl. That was like an maybe I'll give it an 8 out of 10 too.
All right. Dalen?
Okay, so got Flash, give it a 7 out of 10. Arrow, give it a. Yeah, Arrow's complicated.
It is. That's why I gave it a 5.5.
Arrow's hard. Because season 2 is a 10.
8.5 out of 10. I got a doctor points for that Laurel Lissy bullshit.
Yeah.
Give it 6.5 out of 10. Supergirl, give it an 8 out of 10. Legends gets a 25 out of 10. Black Lightning gets an 8 out of 10. Stargirl gets an 8 out of 10. Superman Lois get it a 7 out of 10. Am I missing something? Batwoman, I give it a 4.
Oh, I forgot Batwoman. I forgot Batwoman too. Batwoman's like a 5.
Yeah, Batwoman gets like a 4 for me out of 10.
She has a cruel on that one.
Dude, it's so fucking...
Batwoman, overall, I think Batwoman was better than The Flash. Was better than... The Flash, when it got things really right. But there was a lot of fluff in there. It's a lot of fluff and silliness and just... Too many entire seasons that were resolved by just hugging it out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it felt like an after-school
power
special.
of God and animators love the Flash.
But, like, dude, we got, like, King Shark and, like, dumb shit, too. Like, so, Batwoman, it was just, like... fucking, like, Ruby Rose fucking got herself injured. And she's like, dude, fuck this show, dude. Like, they don't give a fuck about their actors.
Yeah.
And then and then the new actress took and then the show just got fucking, like, they didn't even care what the fuck they were doing anymore.
I disagree. I think the second season was so well
done. I love that actress. The actress is beautiful. But I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, no, I can't.
You couldn't deal with the change.
No, you changed. It just got boring.
I watched both the other seasons. I watched season 2 and 3. I watched them.
Here's the thing about the show. Regardless of either actress, like ability, because both of them they performed what they needed to do. But the show had potential to be good. It just never got to that point. And where you said that like Flash actually had highs that it reached, I feel like the Batwoman show never got a high for it to justify more than what we got from it.
Like, I also think like the plot lines with Alice were going too long.
Yeah.
And then especially got
but
we
she
got
was
to
like
the point where we
the
like,
best part of the show.
Like, she was the best part of the show, but then like when there was
So
like
if you end that, like
there
you
was,
just have nothing.
There was the crossworld stuff where fucking we could kill evil Alice.
Yeah.
And now we can have good Alice on our side. But they decided to let good Alice die so they could keep evil Alice. Like, I was like, what? Like, because one of them had to die, otherwise, like, the whole universe would have, whatever, like, and got destroyed. Like,
No, they didn't. They didn't choose good Alice. I mean, bad Alice.
Yes.
I mean, good Alice over.
Yes, they did.
They chose good Alice over bad Alice. But you were saying the opposite. That's what it sounded like.
Oh yeah. I remember they did choose good, and that's why bad Alice like went bad again and went even worse.
Yeah, and decided to kill good Alice.
Her feelings were hurt that they chose good Alice over her.
Oh, I'm
But understand,
I'm remembering wrong, man. Like, so, like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, no. Like they were trying so hard to protect good Alice from bad Alice.
I thought it was funny how in real life Alice towered over Batwoman.
Yeah. I mean that's why they gave her those long stiletto boots for her suit.
Yeah.
So, what were your rankings?
Okay, it's a hard one. And here, let me make this one about Batwoman first. And I think that Batwoman season 2 especially, I think addressed every criticism that we've heard about Batman over the past 10 to 20 years. People saying, oh, Batman's a fascist, oh, Batman's a bootlicker, and all this blah, blah.
They didn't just say Batman's a fascist in the Blue Beetle trailer.
Yes, yeah. But I feel like with Batwoman, it's like, okay, well, let's see. So, I mean, because, look, after Green Arrow came into his zone and really became Green Arrow, and wasn't the Hood anymore, and he stopped being a stand-in for Batman,
Yeah.
Then Batwoman became the stand-in for Batman, and I think that with having Kyle Wilder, what was her name? Ryan Wilder.
Ryan Wilder.
Yeah, I think with having Ryan Wilder in the Batcowl, I think she really used that, all those resources to fight the power, to fight the system, as opposed to preserving the system. I mean, I remember there was even like one episode where someone like spray painted ACAB on a wall, and I mean, Batwoman was definitely Ryan Wilder was the ACAB Batman. She was the Batman that didn't trust cops at all.
Yeah.
She was the Batman that she funded the police. That
even
literally
though
funded.
Even though she was fucking one of them.
Yeah. And that created a whole paradox right there. And that's what was cool about it. I mean, the whole idea, the whole idea of these, like, two black lesbians being on opposite ends of their view of the police, their view of law enforcement. I think was definitely, when you consider this was going on during the Black Lives Matter protests, and they are writing this stuff into the script, I thought was a really bold step. That's something Marvel would never do. That shit. Marvel is never gonna blatantly take one side in a big divisive political issue like that. And if they do, it's not gonna be on the side of the people. It's not gonna be on the side of the oppressed.
Right.
So I mean, as much as I love Captain America, it's still, that's the side Marvel's gonna take. Marvel's gonna be, let's just prop up Captain America some more,
Well, Captain America's black now.
Yes, but he's still a soldier. He's still a soldier who takes his marching orders from the government.
We'll see. We'll see when
New World Order comes out too, and that makes for a great character. And I would say, was it Falcon and Winter Soldier? Great show. So I don't want to make it sound like I'm dissing the creative process behind it. I don't want to make it sound like I'm playing down the character, but I'm saying, DC is willing to champion the underdog when real world political issues are coming into play in their narratives, in their stories, in their fictional stories, when they get that interjection. It's like the whole, goes back to the famous Green Arrow, Green Lantern story of when Speedy was on heroin, and it's like in DC wanted what they call the relevant stories.
And they even try to bring that back in the Arrow show with
Arsenal, Red Arrow. I can't remember what they call it.
Red Arrow, Roy Harper fucking
Roy Harper,
taking the drugs, the Mirakuru drug or whatever.
Yeah. But at that point, drug use had already been addressed several times in comic books, so it wasn't groundbreaking. And I felt that Batwoman Season 2 was rather groundbreaking. I thought it was brave. It was brave and bold. I don't know. But I'm gonna give I think Batwoman almost has to be rated by seasons, and I do think that Ruby Rose did a great job of playing Kate Kane. Yeah, Kate Kane. So I say first season gets a 6. I would say second season gets an 8. Third season, probably a 7.
Dang. So that averages out to about like a fucking...
I guess a 7.
A 7,
Sure, okay.
Yeah.
So we'll get Batwoman a 7. I'll say, I gotta set a baseline, because the hardest show for me to swallow, even though, like I said, it had some great moments, but Flash had some episodes that were just so hard to swallow. So I would say... You know what? Just to set it as that baseline, and I would say Flash had some 10-level episodes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it also had some fucking.
It had some
fucking. I'm just doing this because I love DC. Yeah, but I'm just watching this because I love DC so much. So I'm gonna give. Okay, so to set a baseline, I'm gonna say Flash is a 5.
Okay.
I'm going to say Flash is a 5. Overall, I love what Eric Wallace did, and I'm going to blame most of that on the earlier seasons. So I would say Flash is a 5. I would say Arrow really set the tone. And Arrow really had to find its footing, and it had to not only find its footing for itself, but to find its footing for a whole universe. So I'm going to give Arrow also a 7.
Like Arrow is 7 to 8, fucking worthy, dude.
I would say 7, because I mean, instead otherwise, I'm gonna have like everything. It's just gonna at this point it's becoming a scale of.
Because Arrow also had like its season 4s and its 5s and shit, dude. When it but
it's becoming a scale of 5 to 10. It's becoming a scale of 5 to 10 as opposed to 1 to 10 or 0 to 10. Yeah. Because I'm not. It really, I guess that's really what it is. It's really I'm getting on a scale of. I mean, I don't know. What would I define as a 1? Like, or as a 0? I don't know what I would say as a 1. I mean, some of those episodes of Flash.
It's your own personal scoring, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So I would say some of the bad episodes were 1s. Okay.
So
I don't think there was a 0. I don't think there's a 0 episode.
We got Flash, Arrow, and
Supergirl,
Batwoman. So far.
Yeah. So Supergirl, I'm giving it an 8 because I think the writing was great, especially in the first few seasons. The writing was great, but there were a lot of weird parallels between Jessica Jones and Supergirl with their first seasons.
Jessica Jones, like
Spider-Woman?
No, not Jessica Drew.
No, Jessica Jones. Yeah.
The show, Jessica Jones?
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. What the fuck? Dude, I just had a complete fucking brain. I was like, what the fuck is Jessica Jones?
Because they both had, their main villains were both like some posh, clean-cut guy whose superpowers are mind control. Then they both had this, like, this bald-headed, ultra buff love interest. And yeah, so there were some interesting parallels there, but I think I hate to say it, but Jessica Jones I think was better executed as far as just giving you a more streamlined story.
Because I thought Jessica Jones was such a bore fest, bro. Like
all
it
that
kind of was. It kind of was at times. It kind of was, but overall, it was a compelling.
What'd you say, Jake?
All that Marvel Netflix was kind of weak.
No, dude, you're wrong.
What was kind of weak?
He said all of Marvel Netflix.
I completely disagree.
I completely disagree too. Luke Cage was a fucking fantastic show.
I like Luke Cage.
Daredevil was good.
Iron Fist
doesn't deserve all the hate that it gets.
I agree with you. And realistically speaking, look, once again, as someone who loves DC, look, Iron Fist was better. The first season of Iron Fist was definitely better than the first season of Arrow.
I don't agree with that.
I do not agree.
I don't agree with that either.
Okay. So I'm giving Supergirl an 8.
Those first seasons of Arrow was like fantastic.
I'm giving Supergirl an 8. And I know this is gonna sound like a total cop out. But it's gonna sound like a total cop out, but Superman and Lois, Black Lightning, and Legends of Tomorrow all got 10s. Those are all shows I cannot wait to see every single week. They all got 10s.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Like I respect fucking Black Lightning getting a 10, and like I didn't give him 10, but like those are all
Legends of Tomorrow. At least I kept it on the scale that we agreed to at the start.
But then what about Stargirl?
Oh yeah, Stargirl. I'm gonna give Stargirl. Let's see.
That ending of Stargirl.
The ending was cool. Yeah, you know what? I'll give Stargirl this for as far as you know what. I'll give him this. Okay.
I accidentally gave them a major spoiler a while back. I hopefully they don't remember the spoiler I gave them because like they're.
I remember it haunts me to this day.
I'll give Stargirl an 8.
Hell yeah. So fucking, we all gave CW Arrowverse like pretty decent scores for what it gave us. I gave
it some of the lower scores for sure.
You did.
CW. I mean, nobody's saying it's groundbreaking TV.
I mean, yeah.
It is what it is.
It was absolutely groundbreaking. It was absolutely groundbreaking. And I mean, let's keep in mind also that they did Crisis on Earth X before Marvel got to Infinity War. I mean, yeah, you can give credit for Avengers and all, but and that's one where I think that DC really shot themselves in the foot. But didn't they do Crisis on Infinite Earths at the same time? Like really at the same time that Justice League came out.
No, but so like they did Crisis on Infinite Earths and like Endgame, and then like shortly after we got fucking Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying Justice League though came out at the same time that the major crossover was happening on the Arrowverse.
Oh yeah. I think you're right.
Was it Infinite Earths or was it Earth? I think it was Earth X.
I think it was Earth X.
Which one?
Yeah, it was Earth X.
It was Earth X.
Joss Whedon. Yeah.
So that just blew Justice League out of the water. And here's the thing: you can stay home and watch it for free. And I think that's one where DC really sabotaged themselves. Because for the nerds like us who are comparing the two, because then a lot of us were going to just say, okay, well, Justice League sucks compared to this. So then to the non-nerds, they're just hearing Justice League sucks. And even the Whedon version, even the Whedon cut, I think was worth watching. I think it was entertaining. It was fun.
It's okay, but like, what do you prefer? The Snyder cut?
Oh, obviously the Snyder cut. Yeah. Let's see. Got a text from the wife. Let's see.
She's like, when you getting home?
She's gonna start dinner. So cool.
Oh hell yeah! I was at Prairie Street earlier. I was at a dinner with friends.
All right. Okay. Here's a question. Okay, dumb question. If you could date any of the characters in the Arrowverse.
Oh, dude, Lana Luthor.
Yeah. Lena Luthor. Yeah, Lena.
I don't have to know her name, dude. We're dating.
Damn.
There you go.
It's quite a number.
Like if I got a top 3, dude, it's gonna be fucking Zari. Zari's next. I don't care which version. And then actually no, Zari's my number 1. Then Luthor, and then fucking. Vixen, gal who plays Vixen. What's her name?
And there were 2 Vixens because there was like there was a granddaughter and
the one Charlie.
Yeah,
that one. What do you guys got?
I got a list.
Gideon's an honorable mention. Gideon's an honorable mention.
Man, like I find it funny that earlier in the show that it was just very much a Doctor Who reference.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Legends?
I don't know. Yeah, I know. The wife and I had a lot of... Wait, Gideon's a reference to Doctor Who?
Yeah.
How so?
The TARDIS had a physical form.
Oh, I didn't know that. But the wife and I had a lot of arguments.
And then,
she was like on a big Doctor Who trip at the time, and she was saying this is all a rip off of Doctor Who. I'm like, no, it's not. Rip Hunter came first, and Rip Hunter came out like maybe a few months before Doctor Who.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But yeah, there were definitely a lot of homages to Doctor Who. I mean, they even had like some of the same cast members. So.
Yep. Like Rip Hunter himself.
Yeah. No, Rip Hunter was apparently like a month before Doctor Who.
Yeah, but the actor who played Rip Hunter also played on Doctor Who.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But never.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tony.
Learn your fucking shit.
I just did.
Retain it.
I'll try my best. Like that's why I need to hang out with Marcos more, dude. This dude's a fucking human dictionary or human
What do you
encyclopedia.
mean? I told you this like at the beginning of like of fucking Legend.
You might have. I don't fucking
See.
And that one I knew about the whole Doctor Who connection because of many arguments with the wife.
Yeah. So who would you be dating, Tony?
I said there's a long list.
It's a long list. You got fucking 3.
3 of my lists? Okay.
3 of my list?
Okay. So, damn, who would be number 1? Maybe Lena Luthor.
Yeah.
All the Vixens.
That first Vixen was the best one.
And I would say probably number 3 would be Barry's daughter.
Yeah, that was my list. No, I was gonna say Alex.
Alex would be number 4.
Yeah.
And then it would be who was the second Batwoman again? I always forget her name.
Ryan Wild.
Yes,
Yeah,
Ryan Wild.
that was mine too.
Ryan Wild, and then every girlfriend that Barry had.
Oh, Patty.
Oh my god, dude! Yes.
Yes, because all the girlfriends that Barry had were just fucking beautiful.
Yeah, mine was supposed to be Alex, Ryan. What's her name? Wilder.
Yeah.
Ryan Wilder and Nora. That was my 3.
What were yours?
Yeah. So I guess for me it would be.
You're married, dude. You're like, come on now.
I would share with the wife.
You share with the wife.
To be Lena Luthor, Batwoman 2.0, and man, that third spot is a hard one. It's like so many. I mean, there was like,
there's so many. It's like
I think I probably have to go with Excess.
There's Gypsy.
Ava had an incredible body.
Ava
had an incredible body, and Sarah had incredible moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a CW show, so there's not very many people that got hit with the ugly stick there.
Every time I saw Zari on screen, dude, I
There's
was
Cupid.
Cupid.
Laurel Lance is surprisingly underwhelming. I hate to say it seems like such a dick thing to say, and it is. But she was rather underwhelming.
Remember Cupid?
Cupid.
Yeah, she was hot. Yeah.
As soon as you said I'm Cupid, stupid, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Talia,
you have to pause it. You have to fucking pause it and fucking take a break for a second.
Talia al Ghul.
Talia, see, like I'd rather have Zari, dude. Like,
no, but she's still beautiful.
Man, I
What
forgot
about
what Talia looked like.
What about
Remember her
Nissa?
being hot? Remember when she?
Oh my bad. Not Talia. It was
No,
Nissa.
not Ania.
Nissa.
yeah.
Talia too, though. Talia too, though. But Nissa.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely not turning down any of them. Yeah.
What about Barry's mom?
Barry's mom? Yeah,
Of
dude.
course. Absolutely.
What's her name?
Speed Force.
Big Nora.
Joe's
No, it's called Speed Force.
Joe's second wife.
Oh, Cecile.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she is super hot.
Cecilia.
Cecile.
Iris, of course, is like.
Iris.
You know, you got the reporter aesthetic that I really like. So.
And in the later seasons, especially.
Yeah.
Like
Specifically later seasons, you got the reporter look.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this is supposed to turn into a simp cast.
It's a CW show. Everyone's beautiful.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it is dancer. Yeah.
CW show.
Yeah. I think we covered. Yeah.
All right, now let's do the men.
That's my own fault.
We only do that when we're talking about Riverdale.
Yeah, my own fault for
No, now let's grade the men.
What?
Now let's grade the men.
Oh fuck yeah!
Which one?
Black. He's Jefferson Pierce's wife.
Oh yeah. And
Thunder.
daughter.
Wait, Thunder was
Thunder,
the older sister, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was. Oh yeah, she had an incredible body. Yeah.
That's what they do, man. You're a superhero, man. You
Yeah,
got to.
and you know what?
Unless you're Faith from Valiant, dude. Like, her whole fucking power was about being fat. And...
I was still being Faith.
I know you would.
I would totally take her over Arrowverse's Laurel Lance.
I'm with it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Do you know what was incredibly high? She definitely deserves an honorable mention. Was the one she was part of the Vixen family, but she had like one of the stones, but she was kind of like she was a villain at first.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name.
I know what you're talking
but
about.
She was, oh my gosh, she was incredibly gorgeous.
Like I said, it's a CW show.
Yeah, honestly, I gotta make her my number 3.
Dude,
you know what? She's not even an honorable mention. She's my number 3.
CW knows how to fucking like make a villainess cool though too. Like not only they're super hot, but they know how to make them cool.
All right, Timmy. Like I said, pick your top 3 men.
My top 3 men. Fucking Stephen Amell obviously is top fucking 1 for sure. We'll take what's his name? Like we mentioned him earlier, fucking Jai White, Michael Jai White.
Oh shit, yeah.
Fucking we'll take him, and then Diggle. I think they're all all of mine are from Arrow.
Same 3.
All of mine are from Arrow.
Same 3.
All mine are from Arrow, bro. Like,
give me your top 3. Give me your top 3, Dick.
I don't know. Who'd you say?
I said Stephen Amell, Michael Jai White, and Diggle.
David Ramsey.
And Marco's co-signed with my 3, so like...
I can't argue with those.
Let me go. Jimmy Olsen.
All right. Yep.
Damn. I don't know. I don't know. Diggle, I guess. And what else? What else? Shit, I don't know. Who is it? Jimmy Olsen, Diggle, and Nate, I guess.
Nate?
Yeah. That'll know.
Oh, yeah, Steel.
Oh.
That'll know.
All right.
Steel can get it, dude. Fucking for sure. What do you got, Tony?
All right. I guess Brandon Routh.
Brandon Routh, yes, okay.
He looked like a fucking beefcake when he was Superman.
And seeing him as Kingdom Come Superman, that was another highlight.
Yes, dude, yes.
Actually, swap out Nate for Tyler Hopper. I don't know why I said Nate. Swap it out for Superman.
Yeah, his Superman has not been hit with the Ebony stick. Who else? I'd say Diggle, of course.
Dying.
Let's see, who's my third?
Tyler Hoechlin is a fucking perfect Superman for sure, dude. Like,
Martin
really is,
he is up there.
The only thing is, doesn't have the S curl.
He don't need it, dude. He's evolved past it, dude.
Yeah.
Joe West.
Wild Dog.
Wild Dog, really?
Well, here's the thing. He like they made him look grimy, but because I know how the actual actor looks, like that's like the actual actor.
He's also a rapper. What was his? I forgot his name. I forgot his rapper name.
I don't know.
You're making shit up now.
No, for real. He's got like an established rap career. Something like, I say something like Infinite One or something like. I can't remember what it was. Or
I have no idea about his rap career.
He's good. He's good too.
You're making shit up, dude. That's all I know.
Oh my gosh, him and Crondon should do an album together.
I'm trying to do a track with Cameron Harris.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I hit him up. He was at the comedy cabin on Tuesday. Like, I was like, dude, when are we gonna do a track together? And he's like, I don't know when you're gonna start rapping. I'm all like, I do rap already. Like, I was all like, dude,
you've been waiting longer than he has.
I don't see anything about a rap career.
I'm trying to. Okay, my phone does not have a data plan. Can I Google it on your computer or something?
Yeah, it's you can search. It's
Oh
Legion
shit!
of Doom.
He does rap.
That's your
Wi-Fi.
Okay, cool. Okay.
It's Legion of Doom. Password is.
His name is Realm Reality.
Any capitals?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm connected.
Oh yeah. So guys, what else? What else you want to chat about, or you want to call her quits?
I think I'm good.
You know what? You guys have completely neglected Dolph Lundgren.
What the fuck about Dolph Lundgren?
Because he was in on Arrow.
Yeah. He was fuck, what was his character's name?
Realm Reality. That was Wild Dog's rap name. Was Realm Reality.
Realm Reality.
I looked it up and I saw. I was like, what? He actually is a rapper.
That's why you need an internet to look up that fun fact.
Yeah.
You know, like like Tony, you're lying to me. Tony lies.
Tony
lies a lot, so like it's fine.
I did not lie. I just said I never heard of that.
I'm
That's
just saying,
all I said.
I'm just saying you do lie a lot.
No, I don't. Stop lying on my name.
Hey, Tony, you should come. You should come with me to this fucking party at Nasser's house on July 15th.
Why the fuck would I go to his house, and especially on my sister's birthday?
Because it's Eli. It's Eli's graduation party.
I don't give a fuck. I'll talk to them.
It's Eli though, dude.
I haven't talked to Eli in years.
And where's everyone live?
Tony lives in Chicago, and the party I'm talking about is in Chicago.
Okay, so
Tony doesn't live in Chicago; he lives in like Waukegan. But
it's a huge difference.
But
it's a very big difference. Yeah, I'm not going to the guy's house.
It's for Eli, man. Jake's
Fuck
coming.
that. You want me to go to former cop's house?
Jake's coming.
Come on,
Not about to be caught up in that fucking.
Yeah, and the property in mention, like the person who owns the property, he's a former Chicago police officer or whatever.
Why are you saying the
There's
guy
a
who owns the
lot-
property when it's his
There's a
dad?
lot of fucking
Barry
Chicago.
Bonds?
There's a lot of Chicago police that fucking hang out at these fucking parties or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's completely like uncomfortable as fuck. Just like hanging out like.
Because they just
I know
tell
you're,
cops
like, straight
stories.
edge or whatever.
Yeah.
You have nothing to worry about. But either way, just like you just be like shooting the shit with them, like
I feel like I'd get beat up just for funsies, you know. It's like,
you might, especially if Red is there. But it's our buddy Nasser, so like he's his family's from Jordan, so like he's still like.
so I did hear you correct. At first, I seriously thought you were being silly and talking about the rapper.
No, he was a buddy of ours. Not like I still talk to him, or whatever. Like he was a buddy of ours, but then like he joined Comicsgate. You know, like make comics great again. Fucking. And he started acting just like super just like white supremacy. And I'm like, dude, you're Middle Eastern. You know, like what are you doing? What are you doing, bro?
Oops, I responded to you instead of to her.
I'll see it later.
Okay.
I'll see
I
it.
just said perfect to her, okay.
Yeah, we did talk about
What?
Gotham Knights.
I haven't seen it. I
I didn't
Keep
watch
it that way?
it.
I like to pretend it doesn't exist. I haven't been able to watch it,
tried to
man. I
watch
haven't been
it.
able to bring myself
I
to
haven't
watch
seen it yet.
I just saw it on the guide, on the TV guide, but I had never even tried to watch it.
I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it.
As far as I'm concerned, that doesn't exist. That was never made.
I'm not getting myself tuned into
that
something
was just
else.
like a web series that exists solely on Hunter Biden's laptop.
I've seen you making Hunter Biden laptop jokes.
It's crazy. I mean, it's like it blows about how people like are so obsessed with it. It's like, you know what? It's probably whatever's nefarious shit he's got. Probably isn't even on a laptop. It's probably on a flash drive. He's not gonna have like his Chinese pay stubs on a laptop that he takes into Best Buy to get fixed.
I'm like, I never even asked for a receipt. I'm like, if people are like, you need a receipt, and I'm like, nah. That's just something I'm just gonna throw into my fire pit. Like 3 months from now. It's like, I'm gonna end it.
All right.
I'm sorry, guys. If there's anything more you want to bring it up in the next 5 seconds.
Peace nuts.
All right.